Alright guys, we just lost the coin flip. We're back with another episode of the Masochist. Credit to Cimo and Hossman for inventing the series. But here we are, we're playing right away. They're playing Fire Kings with the new Fire Kings. We drew Lightning Storm, but obviously there's issues to that. We can pop the Fire King Island, which will pop all the monsters, which is kind of nice. Now the problem is they're playing Snake Eye with Fire King, so this is going to be a rough one for us. Our hand is honestly not too bad. We have like access to Time Thief, in addition to Lightning Storm, in addition to Fusion Destiny. Like, this really is not a terrible hand at all. But we're playing against a deck that, I mean, is pretty much tier, I don't know, like globally tier 0. So it's gonna be tough to actually prevent us from losing, especially since we went second and they're gonna have all the starters up and they're gonna have the Fire King stuff. So we're going to be in a rough situation here, but I'm just going to hopefully wait it out and see if we can beat this. It's going to be a tough one though. Yeah, Snake Eye is like already good, but with Fire King, it gets even more difficult to beat. He's going to end phase on a Grunix. I did not expect, I expected more than this. Our hand, like I said, is pretty solid, so I definitely have plays I can make here. They're going to Grunix, add back. We're going to Lightning Storm. Fire King Island will out his own board, and it'll destroy the Sanctuary, which is cool. So first things first, we just activate Lightning Storm, and we will do spawn trap cards because we can't do monsters anyway. I think this protects. Does it protect or something? You can destroy one card instead. I mean, listen, I was going to activate Lightning Storm no matter what. I was going to do it regardless, so I guess it doesn't really matter. He can pop something else to protect. I forgot he could do this effect, but literally it doesn't matter. I was going to do anyway. I was going to do that anyway. Now he's going to be able to trigger out this thing, and this thing's going to activate its effect because it got summoned. It's whatever. I guess he's going to add a Fire King spawn trap card to his hand, which is going to be not Onslaught, but a card that looks like Onslaught. Okay, so let's see. What direction do we want to take here? We can make a Time Thief, but we can't really do much more than make a Time Thief. Not with this hand. I guess we can special summon some more stuff out. I guess first things first, we summon out Nahata. Hopefully they don't have like Maxi. They seem not to, which is nice. And then we'll summon Goblinberg. And then off the Goblinberg, we're going to go ahead and summon the Endymion out. And we'll try to draw some more stuff. We'll try to draw some more stuff and equip and do all this stuff. If they Ash us here, it'd be perfect, because then they can't Ash Fusion Destiny, so we'll activate Artemis. So far, we're not even doing too bad. They Ash us, but, like, the problem is his grind game is disgusting, because he's obviously playing Fire Kings. Fire King Island is kind of like the weak part of the deck, because at any given time, we can just pop this card, and then we're able to do a lot more. That is beautiful. Okay, so we're going to put back Condemned Witch. It honestly wouldn't even be a bad idea to just discard a card out of our opponent's hand. It really, not discard, but shuffle back. That honestly wouldn't even be too bad. I don't know what his hand is, but it legitimately would not even be that bad. But at the same time, then I just have Time Thief and the Fusion Destiny monster. But honestly, I think that drawing 2 is probably better, because I can maybe get into one of my floodgates, like Necro Valley or something. I think that would be better. This doesn't have any more relevant effects, so I can destroy this and not have to worry. Fire King Island is obviously very good. I think I'm going to go for the draw 2. It might bite me in the butt later, but generally speaking, the draw 2 is better. I also could have made an Avermax. If I take his monster, I can make a Crusader Avermax. But Fire Kings can out Crusader Avermax anyway, because we don't have like an IP protected Avermax. So we're just going to draw 2 cards here. We're going to go with that. Ghost Spell's decent. I mean, Ghost Spell's decent against Fire Kings. So I think now we will go Time Thief. Yeah, we'll go Time Thief with the monsters we have. And this board is absolutely what the Masochist Challenge is all about. We're gonna have the Fusion Destiny monster plus Time Thief plus Endymion. Like, this is just so goofy. This is like unbelievably goofy. So we're going to send these 3 to the graveyard. I'm not going to bring it back this time, because obviously you need all 3 Destiny Hero monsters in the graveyard in order to use that effect. So now we can stack the top of his deck, which is kind of nice. Your opponent's deck. Yeah, our opponent's deck. We're going to stack his deck. It's all monsters. Effect Veiler. He's definitely drawing Effect Veiler. Return in any order. I want him to draw this, then this. Actually, let's do Nibiru first, because I don't think I'm going to be special summoning that many monsters. Then this, then this. Then this, then this. Is good. Yeah, actually, yeah, that's the way I want to do it. Because obviously Time Thief's going to start taking stuff too. No spell and trap cards, which sucks because we can't abuse it with Time Thief. Diabellstar, I definitely don't want him to draw. So, either way, I think this should be fine. So we'll do that, and then we'll just go to battle phase with what we've got. And we'll just attack over these monsters. We do have Ghost Spell. Ghost Spell's a pretty sick one. Because Ghost Spell's decent in this matchup. He's going to activate this. Okay. Actually, I can Ghost Spell. I don't even know why I'm able to Ghost Spell. Actually, does Ghost Spell negate activations? Is that... It does. That's why I can... I was like, why can I do this in a damage step? Yeah, I'm going to Ghost Spell that. Perfect. So I'm going to keep this stupid thing in the graveyard. Ghost Spell in that way is actually better than Ash Blossom, because Ash Blossom only negates effects, so it can't negate things in the damage step. But Ghost Spell can actually negate things in the damage step, which is kind of cool. Like I said, really kind of unfortunate that he didn't have any spell and trap cards in his deck. And now I think we just end phase, honestly. That's, like, I'm shocked we got that far. I really am. We're maybe one extra special summon away. We were one special summon away from winning, honestly. Yeah, if I could special summon one more monster, I probably could have just special summoned this dude back to the... No. Okay. I could have special summoned this dude back to the field, 1100. All I had to do was draw a monster that was like, I don't know, like... What is that? Like, 1600 attack and I would have won. Just kind of crazy, but it's whatever. I mean, like I said, his deck has a lot of grind game. So I don't know how much we'll be able to accomplish here. They're going to activate the... He's going to activate the Fire King Island. Unfortunately, like I said, I basically have no interruptions. I just have to kind of sit through this and keep going. But so far, that, oddly enough, was actually kind of... A lot got done there, so that was interesting. And then after this, that was actually our third fusion summon, so we actually don't even need to play the Destiny Hero package anymore, which is kind of nice. Because the Destiny Hero package has been kind of fun, and it's been nice to summon dominance and stuff like that, but like... It's so unoptimal all around. We're really only just playing it to accomplish our goals of getting all of the extra legacy tickets from that challenge. Okay, that was a non-targeting destruction. I guess we lost Time Thief, gone forever. If it wasn't Time Thief, it would have been one of these two, but that sucks that we lost him there. Like I said, this duel's probably out of our hands now, because now he's going to just go off completely. And there's not much that we can do to stop this kind of a crackback. Damn it, I just realized I probably could have won. I just realized I could have won. So I could have, when I had Nahata, when I had Nahata and Goblinberg and Endymion on the field, I actually could have used triple tactics to steal his little bird. And then I could have made a Boral Sword. And then I could have activated Destiny Hero the Destiny Fusion, and then made Destiny Hero Dominance, and I could have just Boral Sword attacked, Dominance attack, switch Dominance to defense, and I would have won. I just realized that now. That actually sucks. I actually should have won this duel. That really actually sucks. I shouldn't. Wow, that really is terrible. Sometimes it's like something happens and you just catch it later. You're like, oh, I actually could have won that duel. Now he's gonna just, I guess we just lose here, unfortunately. There's not much we can do. Damn, we should have won that one. That sucks. We actually should have won. Alright, here we go. We completed the practical exam, which at least that's good. Alright, so here's the next practical exam that we have to do. We have to Ritual Summon, Pendulum Summon, and Link Summon a monster. Link Summoning, we're gonna get this done fairly quickly. Pendulum Summoning, honestly, isn't that hard. You could literally do it in one Pendulum Summon can do that, honestly. Ritual Summoning is the one we're going to have trouble with. We technically can Ritual Summon, but, I mean, we'd have to build a deck around it. Maybe we'll build the deck for next episode too, though. Like, these two are so easy, I'm not even, like, worried about them. This one is actually legitimately, like, I have to think what ritual... We might build a deck specifically just to ritual summon as much as we possibly can. But we get 10 legacy tickets for this, which is kind of a lot. Alright, so we just won the coin flip. We've got a new build here. Let's see. Okay, well, look at that. Look at that. I took out all the fusion monsters. We're going to inherent special summon this. And then we're going to... Our opponent has a response now. Okay. So even if we make the Time Thief now, it's fine. We'll just summon out Raider's Wing. I don't know what our opponent could possibly have, but we have Retrograde. There can only be one. Memory Loss. The Time Thief can't be targeted if we summon it off of this stuff. Which is kind of cool. Pretty, yeah, it really is. It's kind of cool. It's a Time Thief that cannot be targeted. That's awesome. Plus Retrograde. Plus there can only be one. Like, this is honestly a pretty solid end board. Plus Memory Loss. That's a wonderful end board. Yugioh has been a real luck charm for us. I mean, even though we haven't drawn it, like, at all, but it's been, like, a good luck charm for us. We're going to activate the standby phase effect. Let's see what we get. Curious. We're going to get a monster. It is Aruha. Ugh. It's not a deck I want to play against at all. Wonderful. That's actually the best case scenario that he would summon that. The reason being is that we can activate there can only be one. He's locked into Fiends. Tour Guide does not float, which is really good. This is the only... This one actually does not float. So thank God. That's actually really good for us. All of the other ones float. Tour Guide just, like, fizzles. So that was probably the best possible monster that he could have summoned for us. And then the rest of it is still pretty good. I mean, I can't be mad. Wailing is... if target one card, destroy it. So he would have to link summon in order to destroy. If this set card is destroyed, you can target one Unchained Monster special summon it. So he would have to successfully link summon an Unchained Monster in order to do... And he loses. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I was not going to negate that card. It was not... Wailing isn't even that great of a card, honestly. It's usually like a one of if you even play it. But yeah, we won that one. Great. We've got 2 legacy tickets here. Alright, so we're going to open a Master Pack. The official decision now is Master Packs will be opened throughout the episode. That way it's just kind of more fun, and all legacy tickets will just be opened at the end of the episode. It honestly is just better that way. Legacy tickets, unless they're in a stack, they're just kind of a waste of time to open one by one, because most of the time they don't have anything. Birdface is oddly a Harpy card, but it's not good. Blue Dragon Summoner, it's a decent card. It's a decent card because it doesn't miss timing, and it can add a Dragon Warrior or normal monster. So this might be good for our normal monster deck. Actually, it really isn't too bad. Naturia Dragonfly, can't really do anything with that. Nephthys card, can't really do anything with that. Prankit's Plan, okay, can't do anything with that. Ariane, which is a good card, but I can't do anything with it. Yeah, send a normal trap, and then you can special summon a Fiend from deck. Does this lock you into anything? I don't think it even locks you into anything, which is kind of cool, but obviously I have no reason to play this whatsoever. Kiwi Magician Girl, I mean, can't really do anything with that. Let's see what this is. We've got Red Zone, which is a Red Dragon Archfiend card that I can't do much with. I mean, they're not like bad pulls, it's just nothing we can really use here. Alright, we've just lost a coin flip. Our hand is kind of decent, honestly. Better going first, obviously. Our opponent is playing, who knows, they're playing a 60 card deck though. 60 card what? I'm not even sure. I could Ghost Spell this, but like, I mean, Ghost Spell's usually one of those cards you just got to use when you can, because there's a lot of things that don't get Ghost Spelled, so you might as well use it when you have it. So we'll just Ghost Spell that. I don't know what they're playing. That would have searched probably the Magician. I can't imagine them playing a 60 card Magician deck. I can't. I mean, maybe they'll prove me wrong. There's no reason to play a 60 card Dark Magician deck. We would have been really well off going first, because we've got Dimension Fissure. We have a lot of good stuff for going first with Dark Magician, but we just did not draw what we need to. Okay, that card's pretty good. As long as he doesn't get to... As long as he doesn't get to Eternal Soul, and he just scoops anyway. Okay, That was just foolish. I don't know why that card was 60, why that deck was 60 cards. I don't know what was going on there. I don't know why that guy has the Duelist Cup sleeves. Like, those are kind of hard to get. And then we've got 2 Legacy tickets. Out of curiosity, this is what our opponent was playing. He's playing a 60 card Diabell Star Dark Magician deck with... He's got Kurikari, Red Eyes, Meteor Dragon. Like, I don't really know what's going on with this deck. I mean, I guess it's like a Diabell Star Dark Magician deck. Cool. I mean, this is looks fun. I'd play it. Yeah, it looks fun, but cool deck. All right, let's open up a Master Pack. Let's see what we get out of this one. Last one had some decent rarity stuff, but we actually don't need high rarity cards, but there they are anyway. Runaway, Kurikari, can't use that. Amazement. We've used Amazement cards in the past. It just depends on what they do when they equip. So if we equip to our opponent's monster, the equipped monster activates its effect, returned to the hand. So it's basically like compulsory evacuation device, except it requires the monster to activate an effect. So it's not like terrible, but it's a little slow. It definitely is a little bit slow, because you have to, like, if they have, like, I can't negate everything, I can't bounce everything. It doesn't negate it, it just bounces it. So if they summon a monster, and like under certain situations it can be good. If like they have an ignition effect, it could be good, but it's very, very specific. Stellar Knight card, can't do anything with that. Hypno Sister, I don't think I can do anything. Total number of cards in the Pendulum zones. I mean, what's the best case scenario? If this card destroys a monster by battle or its own effect, draw a card. I mean, that is... okay, that's the best case scenario, and it's not that good. Time Thief Adjuster, okay. More time. This is our first Time Thief monster, and this card's actually kind of good. If you normal summon a Time Thief, special Time Thief monster, special summon this card from your hand. If this card is normal, special summon, send 1 Time Thief card from your deck to the graveyard. That is not bad at all. It probably can work in our Time Thief. I mean, I would really have to change up the deck to have a lot of special summons in it. But that's good to keep in the background. That is actually not bad. As far as sending a Time Thief card from your deck to the graveyard, there are Time Thief cards that recur themselves from the graveyard, but we don't have them yet. I forget which card it is, but there's one of them. It recurs itself from the graveyard. I think it's this dude. He's a super rare. No, it's not this dude. There's one of them, I think. Is it Bezel? There's one of them. If this card's in the graveyard, yeah, it was that one. And that one's the one. If this card is in the graveyard, you can detach 1 material, special summon this. See, this one is actually the card Bezel, which we don't have, and it's only a common. We might be able one day to go into completely a Time Thief like route. We have some Time Thief cards. Like we have Hack. I believe we have Startup. We have Hack. We have Retrograde. Obviously, we have 2 copies of that. No, I think we might have Flyback. I don't remember which ones we have, but obviously we have Time Thief. We don't have either of these 2. We don't have this. This is one of the best cards in the archetype, but we don't have enough Time Thief monsters to use it anyway. And then Winder. Yeah, Bezel Ship would be the combo. That would be actually pretty good, but well, I guess we'll see. Another Karakuri card. We've been pulling a lot of these lately, and that archetype's just not that amazing. We had 2 in 1 pack, and we've pulled more earlier. Warrock Spirit. This isn't the negate, is it? No. This is an okay card, but I mean, Warrock as an archetype is just underwhelming. Let's see what the UR is here. We've got the Kali Yuga that I cannot use, unfortunately. Yeah, this card's good, like really good, but I can't use this. The turn it's summoned, their effects can't be activated. Like, that's great, but you have to find a way to cheat this out on your opponent's turn. We have a rank up card. I remember we do have, but it only ranks up, I think, 1 level, and we have no way to summon level 7s anyway. Detach 1 material from this card, destroy all spawn trap cards on the field. That's pretty good. Detach 1 material from this card, target 1 dark contract, set it. I mean, everything on this card is great for DDDs, or if you can rank up into it by cheating it out somehow. But we just don't have a way to use this. But this is a phenomenal card. This is an amazing boss monster for the archetype. We just don't have any way to use it. Adjuster's an awesome card, and we might end up going in that direction. We just got to pull more Time Thief cards. and Amazement Attraction has a half decent card. So overall, these are like solid pulls. I'm not mad about any of them. Alright guys, so we are going to do what it takes to finish these missions, the academic missions. Here I actually built a Ritual Turbo deck. This is the best that I could possibly do with these Ritual decks. We pulled 3 copies of this Paladin dude. I'm going to go ahead and play him. I just realized I have to put a Cyberse monster in because he special summons a Cyberse when he loses a level 5 or higher Cyberse. So let me just check that real quick. But it's basically a Cyberse deck with all the Cyberse stuff. We have a few other ritual spells. I just got to look real quick for a Cyberse monster to sneak in there to special summon that's high level. But other than that, I mean, we could summon Parallel Exceed, funny enough. Yeah, we could summon that. I mean, that probably wouldn't be too bad. Plus, if we draw it, we could probably use it. But the whole point here is just to summon a really big Cyberse monster. Can we summon this? I think I pulled this, right? If this card is in your hand, blah, blah, blah. I don't think this is in any structure deck. I think we pulled one and one was in the structure deck that we can't use. I don't even remember, honestly. I legitimately don't remember what we can and can't use. I know we can use this, Salamangre Beat Bison. If you have 3 or more Salamangre, you can special summon this, a Fire Link, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I think the best one, honestly enough, is the Parallel Exceed. So I'm just going to put that in. I'm going to take some random card out. Yeah, I have weird stuff in here. I have Candle, the other Incantation. I hope I don't draw them. And then we've got a variety of cards. I could take out the Paleozoic. So we'll just go do this. I don't think we're going to win any duels, but the goal is just to Ritual Summon 3 times. And then we can clear that area off and we can get more Legacy tickets. Alright, so we opened a terrible hand and our opponent just auto-scooped. But we probably would have lost that one. But I guess now we get to just go open a Master Pack. And we get to rank up. Like, I actually didn't want to rank up. I wanted to finish all of these before we ranked up. I wanted to at least Ritual Summon once we got 3 Legacy tickets. Yeah, so officially this Ritual deck actually has a 100% win rate. Even though we legitimately weren't even trying to win. We just simply need to Ritual Summon. I was actually going to possibly just skip over the footage. Heroic card. Let's see what this is. That's an amazing card. Well, wow. On a free win. Okay. Right, like I said, right now I'm playing a bullshit deck. I'm probably going to be playing a bullshit deck next because I'm going to be playing a Pendulum deck next that I've kind of just thrown together to get the Pendulum segment done. But our pulls have been absolutely fire, so I can't. Eventually, we're going to have to sit down and like actually build a good deck. Possibly next episode we'll actually play a good deck. But this episode is just about acquiring as many packs as possible. Getting a new soundtrack, Bayonet, Punisher. This is a Boral card. We can't really use that. But Solemn Warning's already crazy. Go Geass is a Go card. I remember they used to use it with the rocks with Adam Emancipators. This card used to be playable. Dragon Shield, equipped to a dragon. Cannot be destroyed by card effects. Neither player takes damage. It's not terrible, I guess. Magical Broker's a good card. Now we've got a second copy of that. We were playing this before in our what's it called deck? Our 100% pure Floodgate deck, and I would another copy of this is really good. Can't really use that right now. And Dark Paladin is Matt Random, and I don't think we can possibly use this, but okay, I'll take it, I guess. But Solemn Warning is just insane. It's a really, really good card, especially in our decks, our various decks. So that's definitely going in 100%. I have to, like, it's funny because I haven't sat down to actually play like a serious deck because we've been in gold and we've been trying to play fun stuff. And because it really doesn't matter if I lose. There's actually no consequence to losing right now in gold. So I can lose 1,000 times and it really doesn't impact us. And in the background of all this, we're pulling like these amazing cards like Solemn Warning and Gearsu and Majesty's Fiend. So eventually we're going to be able to build a deck that's really good with the Barrier Statue possibly. Alright, so we just... Actually, funny enough, we actually lost a coin flip here. But despite losing the coin flip, we actually have drawn a fairly good hand. And I'm trying to think of what direction do we go. Do we play into the Maxi? Like, we still have a Ritual Summon no matter what, so I think we can actually play into Maxi and it doesn't matter. I'm trying to see what we can really do here. We have a Lee, an Elf. Like, we really don't have a bad hand. Okay, so honestly, I think this first turn, I think I'm just going to go Dimension Fissure, and then I'll go Okay, that resolves. See, I was trying to bait out a Max C. And now I'll go and special summon this dude out using the Mystical Elf. And I'll just end on this. I know this looks weird, and there's definitely more we could have done here. But I think I will just leave it at this. I think I'll just leave it at this. I'll end on this. It's possible that this is actually legitimately enough, depending on what our opponent's playing. But like I said, the goal was to just Ritual Summon. We just have to Ritual Summon 3 times, and then we can unlock the next thing. If we win, that's just like the cherry on top. They're playing Valmonica. Obviously, it's going to be annoying. Okay, they're playing Blue Eyes. Yeah, Dimensional Fissure might be pretty decent against Blue Eyes. If this card attacks a monster, return it to the hand. That effect's pretty good, but unfortunately, it doesn't really matter because we're playing as Blue Eyes. Yeah, this is gonna be interesting. I don't know that we can win this one, but especially since they can just summon out a Blue Eyes. I mean, this helps against Blue Eyes, but we're not. Dispel. Huh. Wow. I gotta say, I wasn't expecting that. Smashing Ground. Okay. No, I wasn't expecting that. I gotta say, I was not expecting that. Dispel Smashing Ground. Wow. That's like shocking. That's like, okay. Dispel. Oh, there's so many options out. Mystical Space Typhoon. That is just shocking. Now we're just screwed now. I don't think we can win this. I think we're just hostages now. Okay, so interestingly enough, we actually can do stuff. We have Ritual Signet, which actually can get us something. Okay, I'll do that. This might actually save us now that I'm looking at it. We might actually be able to do something here. So we'll summon 2 tokens out. And you know what tokens are. Tokens are normal monsters, so we may be able to actually combo off here. This is actually kind of incredible. Now, unfortunately, I don't know how much it can really do for us. We can get to a Link 3-ish monster, but no more than that. This is a normal monster except a token. Except a token. If it included a token, we'd be cooking right now. We'd really have something. But it's except a token, which sucks. And we have no way to get to it. We really need to actually get to that monster exactly. Alright, we're going to normal summon a Lee out. Activate this effect to search. I wish we had other World Chalice monsters. We don't. But okay, so we just got ashed on that. This actually didn't go as bad as like I would have imagined. If we had other World Chalice monsters, I would have already gone into Crusader Avermax and I would have wiped this dude out. But man, this kind of sucks. We don't have any, like I said, we have no good Link 3s that we can really go into here. I think Brute Enforcer is probably our best bet. Okay, so that's what we'll do. We'll go into Brute Enforcer. I think that one's settled. So we'll go to this monster. And then we'll go into Brute Enforcer. And hope that that's enough. Actually, it's not going to be enough. Cancel. Brute Enforcer is not enough because all you'd have to do is discard a... You'd have to discard a Blue Eyes and then he just... Screw it, we're already here anyway. Might as well make him discard the Blue Eyes. I have no other place, unfortunately. I'm shocked we got as far as we did. Like I said, this was just a throwaway deck to Ritual Summon stuff. What is in the graveyard? Okay, it's Lee. What else can we summon? Nothing yet, nothing good. So we'll activate, discard, target this. He can obviously just pitch a Blue Eyes White Dragon to save his monster. Which I know he has because he obviously has his combo going. Yeah, what sucks actually is that now we just have to pass. What sucks actually is that had this not said except the token, we would have gotten to Crusader Avermax, but that's unfortunate. What can you do? He's not even that good off on resources too. That's the interesting part of all of this. So we're gonna lose our Brute Enforcer. Okay, that's understandable. He's not even, like, he's got 1 Blue Eyes. Like, it's actually beatable. We've got Witch of the Black Forest. I mean, that's not bad, right? I think we just set the Witch of the Black Forest and just pass. And I think we kind of have a game on our hands here. Are they going to activate the effect of the alternative to pop something? That's fine with me. Yep, we're going to activate, see if they have an Ash. They don't have an Ash. Let's see here. What can we go into that would be useful? Do we have any synchros that we can go into here? We can go into Coral Dragon. I don't know how much Coral Dragon's really going to do for us. We can also go into level 12 man. Can we get into that somehow? Not really. Okay, let's see. What can we really go into here? The range of cards that we can search is actually kind of sick, though. I'm not going to lie. So we can do this dude right here. And we can get the Coral Dragon. Yeah, we can get the Coral Dragon and then discard a card. I think we'll go ahead and go with this. And then if this card's Synchro Summon, yeah, I think we'll just go with Mr. Ringo Worm. That'll put us in a cool position to do some interesting stuff, to say the least. Alright, let's draw for turn. Sabersaurus isn't bad. I guess that's a decent normal summon. We can actually go into... That's even cooler, actually, I guess. So we can actually get into either Coral Dragon. Actually, we will go into Coral Dragon, but we can also get into Transcendosaurus. No, we can't. I just did the math wrong. We cannot get into Transcendosaurus. But I will special summon this. I will go ahead and special summon this dude out. Hopefully our opponent doesn't have like a Maxi or anything. I guess not. Okay. So we'll get into Ringo Worm. Raigeki Break. You gotta be kidding me. Oh my god. The random goat staples. Damn, that sucks, man. That really sucks. That was such a great card. That sucks. Freaking goat staples. You gotta be kidding me, man. Raigeki Break. Like, I made this deck not even... my goal was to, like, skip footage around and be like, okay, here we're gonna, like... We ritual summoned here. We ritual summoned here. We ritual summoned 3 times. I didn't even expect to be in a duel this long. I mean, not against this bonehead, it doesn't do anything. This guy doesn't summon more than 1 Blue Eyes White Dragon. Set that. Set this. Pass. That sucks. We had so many plays lined up, and this dude just... Raigeki Break. That's insane. Raigeki Break. Dispel. Like, dude, what am I playing against here? Nothing I can do about that. I guess we just lose that monster. The good thing is we do have this Ib that we can bring back at any time. We don't want to activate this. Yeah, we can bring back Lee. I mean to say Lee. You can send one monster and then special summon. Like in this exact situation, it helps. So we'll activate this. Activate. Send Parallel Exceed because it's doing nothing right now. And we can summon it to search, but then we... take 29 damage, so we're not trying to do that. We'll just set in defense and pass here. We're just stalling it out, but I don't know if we really have a win con in this deck. Our win condition, I remember, in this deck is actually Crusade Avermax, but we definitely don't have the resources to get to a Crusade Avermax right now. Anyway. Okay, he's going to target to destroy. I think I'm going to go ahead, and there can only be one. That way he can't Synchro Summon. Yeah, we should just absolutely not be in this long of a duel. This has already lasted more than it should have. He's going to head to the end phase. This will prevent him from going into Spirit or anything like that. Dragon Pulse Magician. I can safely... Normal summon, I can just attack over the Maiden if I wanted to, because he can't summon... he can't summon anything else out anyway, so... I'm just going to enter battle. I'm going to attack right into this Maiden. He cannot activate its effects. I mean, he can activate its effects, but he can't summon a Blue Eyes. Oh, but he can negate my effect. Okay, who would have known? Alright, so I guess we go to end phase. He can negate my attack, and... I mean, it doesn't really matter. Like I said, we shouldn't have been in this duel anyway. It's a miracle we're even in it. If this guy didn't have random goat staples, we wouldn't be here right now. So we're going to lose this monster. Go to the extra deck. Cyberse Magician doesn't do anything. Not right now. I guess we'll keep fight. We'll fight it out. We'll fight it out. We'll send... You know what would be great in this duel, actually? Yugioh. But unfortunately, I had to cut him out of this deck because I needed to... I had to cut him out of this particular deck because I needed to fit more space for all of these random ritual monsters. This Lee is actually not like a terrible card too, because it recurs itself. Whenever you need it, you can just bring it back. But like I said, this is And the only I can't really surrender because I've successfully I've successfully ritual summoned. But if I could, I would leave this duel. But I don't think there's much that I can really accomplish. And I don't have much left to accomplish here. I don't think there's much that I can draw. I think next turn I'll just scoop it. He's gonna summon our Parallel Exceed. Okay, that's quite something. I'll be honest with you, I did not see that coming. A Parallel Exceed is 2,000 attack when summoned naturally. He's going to target, destroy our Lee. He knows exactly the monster we have. He could have just attacked it. He's going to go for 2,000. If I draw a monster, I think I'm just going to... Unless there's something that wins us the duel, I think I'm just going to enter battle and lose us the duel. Yeah, there's nothing that we can do here. We've lost this one, but we get to lose very proudly. We're actually going to go ahead and... we're going to go ahead and... proudly lose. We're gonna go into the Induct. What can we activate in Graveyard? Send one monster from your hand or field. That's not bad. Yeah, we're just gonna proudly lose this duel. Technically, I could attack this and destroy it automatically. He's gonna Mirror Force anyway. All right, so I mean, I have no like I said, I need to lose this. I can't surrender because then my ritual summon doesn't count. So I actually legitimately need to lose. Alright, there we go. We lost this duel. Proudly lost because we were able to ritual summon. We actually stayed much longer in that duel than I would have ever imagined. Okay, so this is what our opponent was playing. 1 D-Spell. 1 Raigeki Break. Stuff just comes up at the right time, I guess. They did have the better cards, like Harpy's Feather Duster, but I have no idea why there's a D-Spell in there. This is like starter deck Kaiba stuff. But these two cards, as crappy as they are in Modern Yu-Gi-Oh!, came up at the perfect moment. I'm not kidding you. Literally the perfect moment. Alright, we just drew quite a hand. We didn't draw any of our ritual stuff. We have to just kind of deal with what we have here. Unfortunately, we drew kind of a shit hand. So we're going to normal summon this. We'll summon a token. Like I said, this is a crap hand. Like, this is a really, really unplayable hand. Damn, that sucks. I mean, I guess we can go into a Time Thief. That's what we can go into. So we have Link Spider. We can go into Time Thief plus Dimensional Fissure. And then we'll go into... yeah, Time Thief, Dimensional Fissure. And we have Tiamaton Live to destroy any other column at any other time, which is kind of cool. We actually, yeah, it's not terrible. What we actually could have also gone into, now that I looked at it, we actually could have gone into Crusadia Avermax plus D-Fissure. I actually think this is better than Crusadia Avermax plus D-Fissure, because this is, yeah, Time Thief plus Tiamaton plus D-Fissure. So I think this is slightly better. You know what's insane to me? This is actually not a bad board. Like, this is... like, I try to make a crappy ritual deck, and this is, like, legitimately, this is kind of a decent board. This is not even that bad. We have a Floodgate, a Time Thief, and a guaranteed interruption plus special summon. Our opponent's playing Dark Magician. Okay, yeah, and so that means this is really good, but so is Tiamaton. Tiamaton's fantastic right now. Yeah, the crazy part is we actually may win this duel. Like, this is actually kind of insane. That's a good card, but, like, I don't know what way he has to special summon that card with what's on the field right now. He's going to normal summon the souls. Okay, that's fine with me. I wish that I had gotten spells and trap cards off of the Time Thief Redoer, being that I'm playing against Dark Magician, the archetype full of spawn trap cards with very little monsters, but unfortunately we did not get that. His best bet is that he draws into end phase. Alright, I mean, he doesn't really have anything right now, so I think we just activate Tiamaton, and we just pop off here. We'll summon it right here, and we'll wreck this column, and we'll be able to destroy the magical circle, and we'll end phase, and we'll go back to our turn. That's not bad. We have a decent amount of damage on board. It's not quite game. That is actually usable immediately. That's incredible. Like, this has been... our deck has been better with what we've got. Like, this is actually kind of insane. I have to reveal a ritual monster. Please draw a ritual monster. That's our best bet right now. To draw a ritual monster. Ritual monster, please. Nothing else, just a ritual monster. Okay. There are no darks in graveyard anywhere. And even if I did, they would be destroyed. So I guess we just go to battle phase. Here. We'll just go to battle phase with what we have. Yeah, this is actually kind of incredible. Like, this is, like, better than... With all of the bricks that we're playing in this deck, this is almost better than our usual board. Like, that, to me, is unbelievable, actually. Like, how many duels have we played where we've built, like, this deck where we've taken out all of the bricks, and then we just, like, draw these lackluster boards? Yeah, and we win anyway. I am trying to ritual summon and not win, and I'm winning. Okay, so we've got 3 more legacy tickets. Pretty decent. Okay, so let's try to do this. We've got another legacy ticket. I mean, another master pack. It's glowing again. Our goal by the end of the episode is to finish at least this segment of the exam. We've got Gishki cards. I don't even want to look at those right now. Flunderies. Heroic card again. We've got... Wow! You know what's insane about that? We can search that off of the Condemned Witch. We can search that off of the Condemned Witch. And remember the prophecy, guys. I don't think you guys understand this. Remember the prophecy. We have almost pulled every single card that you get in the bundles. That's a bundle card. We have a prophecy. Snake Eye card, can't use that. Another Cubic card. I'm going to become a Cubic player by the end of it. Another card that you can use in the Jack Atlas deck. We've got Gozen Match. Bro, are you kidding me today? Are you kidding me? Gozen Match, Forbidden Droplets in the same pack. And I'm not even trying to play them right now. I'm out here trying to summon Ritual Cyberse monsters. I'm not even playing these damn cards right now. I'm pulling... Wow, next episode is going to be a lot. This is a lot of deck building that's going to be happening in the next episode. That is a crazy pull. I don't even know what I'm going to play next episode. We have Majesty's Fiend, Gozen Match, Forbidden Droplets, Solemn Warning in the same freaking episode in the last 2 packs. And we haven't even opened any legacy tickets. This has been crazy. Alright, we just lost a coin flip again. This is our 3rd duel in a row. Drawing Dimensional Fissure. Our 3rd duel in a row. Our hand is, dare I say it, lackluster. Yeah, this hand's shit. But I think we just normal summon Sonic Bird. And we'll search out something. Actually, I think we can... Oh my god. If we had a normal monster, we could have used that, like, immediately. Alright, please tell me this is a light monster. Yes, it's a light monster. Can I summon this? Do I have the levels? Level 10. 4-3. Can't do it. Damn, that sucks. Okay. Let's see. You can reveal this card in your hand. Discard 1 card. Special summon 1 incantation monster from your graveyard. Alright, so that's not going to work. Okay, that's not going to work. Damn, that sucks. I guess we add High Ritual Art. And we hope that we draw a normal monster. That, I think, is actually the best play. So, now we just activate the Dimension Fissure and we pass. And we hope that's enough. All we literally have to draw is any normal monster whatsoever. And we're good to go. Any normal monster. And then we can summon our Ritual Monster from the deck. And we can just get it. Another one of these. It's been insane. Our pulls have been disgusting. Like, legitimately disgusting. Every episode. They're playing Despia. Is it worth having my time and your time wasted playing against Despia, knowing that Dimensional Fissure does actually nothing against Despia? And the reality is we're probably getting OTK'd here. So, let's... Again, we're in gold. There's no consequences to this. We're probably just going to scoop this one up. He's going to activate this. Everything's going to get banished, but that's irrelevant because he can just shuffle back from the banished anyway. So, to save both of us time, I think I'm just going to surrender this one and go to the next one. There's no reason. This guy can just take this win. I'm just trying to ritual summon here. Okay, so, oh my god, man, we cannot get a freaking... Okay, we actually, never mind. That's good enough. That's good enough. Okay. I just realized Sonic Bird gets us to the advanced ritual art thing, and then we can just... We're good. We're good, actually. We're golden here. Our opponent's taking a while, but we can definitely get at least one ritual summon done here. So we'll Sonic Bird for sure. And then we will search out the high ritual art. I see my opponent is doing the lines up here on the screen. I hope he doesn't scoop. So we'll summon out the Paladin. We'll send away the Saurus dude. Bro, legitimately, this, I swear to you, this is actually like better than our regular deck. That's the frustrating part here. This is almost better than our regular deck. I think we go into Time Thief, and then we have Time Thief plus there can only be one, which, like, again, is like seriously actually not bad. And depending on what we get off the top of our opponent's deck, this is like almost not bad. This is like, I tried to go out of my way to make a deck that wouldn't win, but would just successfully ritual summon, and we're actually getting better boards than our, like, the best deck we've possibly tried to create, which is, it's the Master Duel Shuffler is a real pain sometimes. All right, Standby Phase, Time Thief Redoer. Let's grab something useful. Our opponent's playing, I don't even know how many card deck. It's a monster, Dark Blade Knight. My opponent's playing Goat format. Earlier we were playing Yugi Kaiba format with the D-Spell, and now we're playing this. This is like very interesting. We need to get to another one of these ritual monsters ASAP because we have the Signet Ritual. We need literally any ritual monster. Doesn't matter which. The Lightsworn. Okay. Our opponent may be a bot, but they also could just be an idiot. I don't know. Because, like, the rabbit, this name seems normal enough. The mate is the bot. They have a bot affiliated stuff, but, like, I could see a moron playing this stuff too. That's the crazy part. If he just attacks into our monster, then we know it's a bot. And if it's a bot, we can just sit here and abuse the bot until we get our last ritual summon, and then we can play a different deck. Which this deck has actually been, like, I'm kind of shocked, kind of good. Okay, this is probably a bot. So I think I'm just gonna abuse this bot, keep drawing until I draw the last ritual monster, summon the last ritual we need to summon, clear that portion of the test, and then we can move to the Pendulum deck. And our pulls have been bananas, so I really don't care. Okay. Finally, we just drew a Cyberse monster, a Cyberse ritual. I've been waiting to do this for so long. Literally, I've been here for 15 turns waiting to draw this Cyberse Sage. We finally drew it, so now we can win. I've done everything to deck thin. I've done everything I could possibly do. So we're just going to ritual away our monster here and just our final ritual summon that we needed to do. This card's actually not even bad. This ritual say lets you fusion summon, which is kind of crazy, but I mean, you already have to ritual summon. Now you got a fusion summon. You're asking for a lot. So now we just go to the battle phase, and I think we win. I'm not even going to do anything too cool, too crazy. I don't think we need to link summon. I'm going to link summon just in case. I know we got to do like 3 link summons or something. So I'm going to go ahead. Do we have to synchro summon? I don't think I have to link synchro summon. I guess we'll just synchro summon. This is a tuner too. That thing fusion summons. It's a tuner. Like, what doesn't that card do? That card's kind of insane. If fusion summons, it's a tuner. Jeez, what else does it do? Target one Cyberse monster, run ritual spell. Add it to your hand. Like, this card is actually legitimately kind of insane. High ritual art. Wow, we're going to be able to ritual summon again. Yeah, this little Cyber Sage card is actually kind of crazy. I'm not going to lie. The amount of things that it enables you to do. It lets you fusion summon. It lets you ritual summon. Well, you ritual summon with it. But it lets you fusion summon. And then it's a tuner. And then on top of that, when it's sent to graveyard, you get to add back one of the materials. Like, that card's actually kind of crazy. All right, let's go to battle phase. Yeah, this has been insane. So we're going to attack over our opponent's monster, or we're going to make them return it to their hand. We can attack directly. That effect's pretty good too. That doesn't target or anything. That's just non-targeting, sent back to hand. We might as well activate this. Why not? Because we might need to activate trap cards. But there you go. Who do we want to keep on the field? We'll keep him on the field because he's attacking. Our 15 material Time Thief got sent to the graveyard. That was another great win. Okay, so here we go. We just won that one. We get 3 legacy tickets again to add to the fund. All right, so here on the proficiency test, we've got 3 ritual summons, 3 link summons. Now we just need 3 more pendulum summons, which I think you can actually just do 1 pendulum summon as long as it's 3 monsters. But I have put together a pendulum deck, a little bullshit one, but you know, we put it together. So I'll show you guys momentarily, but let's go open a master pack. Okay, here we go. We got another master pack. This one's not glowing, but I mean, we're not topping the packs we just had. We got a super in there anywhere. Predaplant, can't really use that. Praying Mantis is an insect monster. I can't really use that. I don't have an insect deck. We pulled this on episode 1. We still can't use it. Psychic Fervor. Target one face a monster, lose life points equal to its attack, and if you do, the attack becomes double. That's actually not bad. It cannot attack directly during the turn you activate this effect. This is actually, like, kind of not bad. It doubles its attack. I mean, it's not great, but it's not terrible. It's kind of down the middle. Starry Night card, can't really use that. Already have that, don't use it. Cyber Angel Uditin. Would have been nice for the Ritual Challenge a second ago, but we don't need to Ritual Summon ever again. And for the Super Rare, we've got Urgent Schedule, which is a good card, but I don't think I have the cards needed to really do anything with this. But this is a good card. Like, no complaints here. This is a solid card, just not really usable for us. Okay, so here we've got our Ritual Pile deck. I've basically just taken out all of the really, really bricky cards out of it. Because the last time I touched this deck was like I want to say like episode 15. I just kind of threw all of our pendulums and a bunch of random stuff in there. But the objective here is we have 2 barrier statues, Majesty's Fiend, Small World to search out the things we need to, and we have the Amorphage Gluttony. So the objective here is to just pendulum summon one of our negates onto the board, basically, and that's about it. That's the deck. Realistically, the actual objective here is just to ritual summon. I mean, it's just a pendulum summon once, and that pendulum summon be at least 3 monsters, and then we can just complete this area, and I don't have to really stress myself over building a pendulum deck. Okay, so we just won the coin flip, which is nice. We drew this 3 and a 1, so our scales are absolute garbage. This we can't summon. This is usable for sure, so okay, I think we pendulum scale here, and we have essentially a draw and an interruption, so at least that's good. So we'll go here and here, and we'll end the next turn. We have this dude. If you have a face of pendulum, you can special summon this from your hand. So at least we can summon this dude. We have a little bit of setup, but this is really an underwhelming hand for sure. Like, very underwhelming. At least we get to pop this, then pop a card, draw a card, steal a monster. At least we have some interruptions here. Shockingly more than I would have expected. What the hell is this? Okay, increase your life points by 3. When this card's sent to the graveyard, you lose 5,000. Okay, we're playing against Self-Decay, so we're on a race against time. We're on a race against time to actually... Yeah, we have to be able to pendulum summon before our opponent can self-decay. This is going to be interesting for sure. I actually think I might steal their monster to prevent them from self-decaying, which is like, I never thought I'd say that. Because if they self-decay, I'm never going to be able to pendulum summon. This is the perfect candidate to pendulum summon 3 times against. Because let's be 100% honest with you. Against a real opponent, if we drew this hand, we would have already been in hell right now. So yeah, hopefully he ends. I'm going to crack down, take his monster. He won't be able to, when this card's sent from field to graveyard, lose 5,000. He won't be able to do that. By the way, that's a lot to lose. 5,000 because he's sent to graveyard. And this art's not even that bad. He's kind of goofy looking, but it's not even that bad. All right, he's going to battle phase. Obviously, he's going to declare the attack here. I'm just going to go ahead and just take the monster with Crackdown. I'm going to take it. I'm not going to activate this Echo Oscillation yet. I want to draw a better scale. That's what I want to do really badly. I would have loved to activate that, but I have nothing to pop anyway. Barrier Statue. The one time you don't want to see it. So we're going to go ahead and pendulum scale this out. And obviously these are not the scales we want. Each time a player activates a trap, we are going to chain this immediately before this resolves. Use effect now, yes. Actually, we could pop this, in which we'll pop this right here. And then we'll have a decent card to pop, I guess. So so we don't get burned for too much, and then our opponent doesn't burn themselves to death. We're like actually trying to save our opponent here. This is actually kind of crazy. This is the first time I've ever tried to save my own opponent. So we're gonna pop, get Dragoodies, activate effect to pop Chain Burst, because that can do more damage to our opponent. This will do 300, but it's not that much. This Pendulum Scale sucks. It's not good enough. But I guess we can just... I guess I can special summon this, but again, I need monsters in hand to do stuff with. So I'll just end phase. I feel like I'm doing like a 007 mission here. Like, all I need is one high scale. Like, that's all I need. I keep drawing like low scales. I do play high scales in here. I just haven't drawn any. Like this right here, like 4 and 8, and what is this? This is what I can't prevent this from happening. So, yeah, we do play some high scales here. 5 and this that it's 0, 1. All we have to do is just draw 5. Like any of these high scales, 8, 5, 8. We'll see. We'll draw them hopefully, and that'll help us. So that'll get destroyed, and he'll do 1,000 and then 300 to both of us. But right now we're keeping our opponent on life support. This is the goal. We just need to draw a scale that's like 5 and above, and then we do our summon. We'll activate Oscillation now. We'll pop the... Oh my god, barrier statue. Not the time, dude. Alright, so we just drew, unfortunately, 4 scale, which is not what we need. Yeah, it's not at all what we need. So I think I'm going to have to destroy it, because right now that won't summon anything. So we'll Pendulum Scale it out. And then we'll activate the Oscillation to destroy it. And hopefully... This Oscillation, I'm not going to lie, is kind of a good draw engine here. This is going to do damage to him, which sucks. We do not want him to do damage to himself. But we'll activate the Supreme King card. Well, this Oscillation destroys Supreme King. We need to just get one Pendulum Summon. We can move on with our lives. Another card that is not a Pendulum Summon. Okay, so unfortunately we have to hold on to the Dragoodies. I think we just pass here. That is unfortunate. That is definitely unfortunate. Are they going to take 1,000 and we're literally drawing every card that is not a Pendulum in our deck. That is not a high scale, I should say. Actually, let me look at this. I think we've literally drawn every single card in our deck that is not a Pendulum. Like every last monster except for Majesty's Fiend is a Pendulum. And he's going to do more burn to himself, which is terrible. We don't want him to die. Or he's going to go to battle phase, whatever. It doesn't matter. Just please let me Pendulum Summon. Alright, high scale, high scale, high scale. Please, high scale. 5 scale. Perfect. Okay, that's good. I'm going to read this, and it's like you can only Pendulum Summon Amorphish cards or something. Okay. It does not say that. So this is a 5 scale. Okay. And this is a 2 scale. Perfect. So we're going to go Empowered. And then we're going to go... No, we don't need to do that. And then we're going to go Gluttony. And now I think we just Pendulum Summon 5 and we're good to go, right? Let's Pendulum Summon all the monsters we need to. We'll summon Vector out. The double... No, I meant to summon 2 barrier statues. I guess we got to stretch it out another turn. Oh my god. I didn't see... That is just a small idiotic change. Okay, I guess we just end phase here because we can't attack him. That's something I didn't expect. Some cards you have to click individually, and then some cards you click and then they ask you again, hey, click again. But in this case, I guess you have to click both cards at the same time. I don't know why they do that. Like why they decide when certain cards need to be clicked, like why certain cards you need to click 1, 2, and then you get to summon both of them, and sometimes you have to click and then say yes, and then click again. Like, I don't know how they decide which effects do which at which times. But I guess we got to Pendulum Summon again next turn. Because we only Pendulum Summon 2 so far. But the trouble is, we can only Pendulum Summon... Alright, so we're going to... I don't know what happens there, but... Discard the card, Monster Spell Trap, whatever. He's losing 1,000, that's the point. And then he's losing 300 more, and so are we. We simply have to Pendulum Summon. They're going to go to battle phase. We just have to Pendulum Summon again. Yeah, I think it's just monsters. As long as we Pendulum Summon monsters, we're good to go. So, Okay, Nilmeria card, cool, whatever. Alright, none of this matters. I have to tribute a monster. One monster, destroy this card. Yep, we're going to tribute. Pay the necessary cost, yes. We'll tribute the barrier statue. We'll lose the 300. That's cool, whatever. And then we will... Actually, funny enough... Actually, I was going to go into... Yeah, it's probably better. I'll go into Time Thief with this. That way it doesn't leave the field and it doesn't just kill my opponent. So we'll go into Time Thief and then we will go ahead and Pendulum Summon now. And we'll summon this, select, then we'll summon this from hand. So I don't know if the game wants us to Pendulum Summon twice, or the game wants us to Pendulum Summon 3 individual monsters. So I'm just going to stay on the safe side. I'm just going to Pendulum Summon again. But honestly, this is another deck that's just like kind of overperforming expectations. Like we're summoning barrier statues and Time Thieves, and if we wanted to, we could have summoned Gluttony, and we had a few interruptions that are pretty decent. Like this actually kind of outperformed expectations. Alright, so our opponent activates Autonomous Action Unit to take our monster. So now they're going to be able to attack us with our own monster, which is actually kind of scary because they can just kind of self-decay themselves if they attack Redoer. So it depends on what he attacks here. But it's possible we just lose here, and then we'll find out one way or the other whether the third, whether we Pendulum Summoned it enough or not. We'll find out momentarily. Yeah, they're attacking Time Thief. Why not? Let's see. There's no point to draw goodies here. Yep, they're going to do damage to themselves. Let's go check, I guess. First of all, we're getting a Master Pack, some more Legacy tickets, and we'll check if we actually completed the... We'll check if we actually were able to complete that thing or not. Okay, we got 2 more Legacy tickets. Okay, so we're here in the Proficiency test. We did actually have to Pendulum Summon 1 more time. It's unfortunate that our opponent managed to self-decay, but yes, you actually have to Pendulum Summon 3 times, not just Pendulum Summon a monster. It's actually false, so we got to go Pendulum Summon once more. Alright, in the meantime, let's open a pack. Let's open a Master Pack since we're already here. Here we go. It's glowing again. I mean, last time it wasn't even glowing, and we got some good pulls. Let's see. Abyss Actor. Okay, cool. Judgment of Thunder. I can't really use that. I can't really use that. Another Gluttony. That's pretty good. Worm Apocalypse. Okay. Heroic Challenger Spartan. That's a decent card. Noble Arms. Destiny. And our super is Nash Knight. Is a good card. But we really don't play the cards necessary to play this. Like this is a good card. This is a legitimately strong, solid card. We just don't really need it all that much. Can I be destroyed by battle while a number of monsters on the field? Okay. Detach 2 material. Attach a number monster from your extra deck to this card as material. Then you can attach one face-up monster on the field as material. Like we used to be able to use level 5s. This is a legitimately good generic level 5. We just can't really use it. Gluttony, another one. That's cool. It's a high scale. I think I'm going to put it in the deck right now so we can Pendulum Summon better. Alright, so we just lost the coin flip, but I have the cards necessary to Pendulum Summon, honestly. So I actually legitimately do not care. So yeah, I don't care. I really don't care. As long as I can Pendulum Summon, I really don't care. I'm going to Pendulum Summon 1 time, and then if I lose, I lose. It doesn't even matter to me. I'll just sit through this. It doesn't matter. Our goal is just to Pendulum Summon once. Alright, so we've got... I mean, our opponent has a really good board, so I don't think we're going to be able to do this, but... Discard 1 card, add 2 Pendulum Magician monsters with different names from your deck to your hand. Okay, so... Not a bad hand. At all. Pendulum Call is pretty good. We've got... a lot of things that we can really use here, but I mean, our opponent drew like a perfect Sword Soul hand. We're going to activate definitely the Pen Call. We'll discard, I think, Gluttony. Like, no, I'll discard. Paladin's not bad. I can actually probably use Paladin. Yeah, I can probably use Paladin for something. No. I think, yeah, I'll discard Gluttony. I don't think it's doing much at this point. So we're going to go ahead and use Pen Call. Hopefully we can pull something out of our hat here. Like I said, our opponent's hand, they drew like a god Sword Soul hand. They got to Baron. They got to Grand Master. I think they searched the trap. They probably have like a Call by the Grave face down. This is probably like an Ash Blossom or a Maxi. Like they drew. There's no way they negate this. There's no reason to. There's just no reason to. I guess he expects us to be better than we actually are, so he's negating this. But I mean, that's kind of a stupid negate. Let's Pendulum summon, I guess. We'll summon out Pen Moon. We'll activate Pen Moon. We'll activate out Black Fang. Okay, and now we can, luckily, we're going to go ahead and Pendulum summon as fast as possible, because this is the only thing we actually have to accomplish here. We'll Pendulum summon Paladin, and we have Majesty's Fiend to follow up with. And we are, yes, going to go ahead and do that. We're going to activate that. Special summon the Majesty's Fiend. And we can actually activate Black Fang to cut the attack of one of these monsters. He can't actually activate any more monster effects. But we can get over Baron de Fleur or Grandmaster if we want to. This card's really good. Obviously, anyone who knows this knows how good this effect is. But Majesty's Fiend is insane. He's going to activate Blackout. Obviously, I saw that coming. He did actually search this, so it's fine that he does this. So he's going to activate the Blackout. That's fine. He's going to destroy all of our cards. And then Black Fang's not going to resolve, and I think we just pass. Unfortunately, we do kind of have to sit through this because, yeah, we just kind of have to sit through this because we Pendulum summon. We want it to count. Okay, they're going to attack over our Majesty's Fiend, and unfortunately, they're going to go into the Ecclesia. Ecclesia is obviously a one-card starter, and it's going to get them back to what they need to get to. Yep, this, and to banish, to special summon another copy of the Chao, Shishao, so they can summon that back out if they wanted to. But unfortunate for us. But this is why I kind of feared playing Pendulums before. This was a little bit of an unfair showing because we played against essentially Self Decay and then Sword Soul. So. And this guy is like the greatest Sword Soul player of all time. Like, this guy is just like, not only is he good, but he's lucky. Like, this guy's hands are like actually kind of like crazy. But this is actually like a good Sword Soul player. It's shocking to see. Because most of the time you get a Sword Soul player that's like just a moron. But this guy like actually goes into the appropriate cards. I think I'm just going to normal summon and just speed up the process here and just attack into his monsters. But this guy's like actually not a moron. It's like shocking to watch. Because he's got decent plays here. He went into the Baron de Fleur. Most people don't even, like, most noobs don't go into Baron de Fleur. They just go into the other level 10 that has, like, random effects that occasionally come up. Like, this guy actually is playing, like, probably the most meta version of this deck that you could possibly even imagine playing. And I'm proud to lose this one because we actually get to complete the Pendulum thing, which is kind of nice. We get to complete it. We finally did what we had to, which is nice. Okay, there we go. We just finished the practical exam. Nice. That's pretty cool. Okay, turns out I got to take this test real quick. I didn't even realize this. I guess we'll just do it real quick. The proficiency exam, question number 1. This is Lulu. That's what I think it is. Yep, incorrect. It's Tutu. Who would have known? This is purple. Oh my, this is a long effect to read. Alright, that's a lot of time though. Would you look at that? It actually came up. This is actually what happens. I only know this because it happened to me. Wow, that's incredible. Sky Striker Ace Shizuku. What's written on her? Shizuku is the blue one. I believe that's the second one. It could be this. It could be this. I actually don't know. I want to say it's 2. I got lucky. Yeah, I mean, I got lucky. This is Destruction Cyclone. I believe that's this. It's not Diamond Dust. It's not Mystical Space. I think it's Destruction Cyclone. Yep. Seen enough crappy cards in my day. Alright. In Hidden City in solo mode, what illuminates the underground world where sunlight does not reach? Magma. Oh yeah, the moss. I looked in the background like an idiot. Which of the following statements about ritual monsters is correct? Okay, so it's obviously in the main deck here. That was kind of an easy one. Question number 7. When is Starry Night, Starry Dragon set to descend? I have no idea. Starry Night, when you see a shooting star, when angels pray. Okay, at the start of main phase 1, banish 6 or 3. Draw 1 card for every 3. Okay, that is definitely extravagance. Correct. Okay. Let's see, did we get enough? Clear! What do you know? Whatever. It's a passing grade, but it was, you know, we got some stupid ones in there, but we got that, so that's cleared, and we get 10 legacy tickets for that. Awesome. So that gets added to the end of the episode. Fun. What's the next thing we have to clear? Okay, clear conditions. Special summon a monster from the graveyard. Activate a card in the graveyard. Okay, we've been doing that literally all day long. But I don't think I have to build special decks to do this. I don't think, though. I mean, actually, our regular deck does not special summon from the graveyard, nor does it activate cards in the graveyard. It does neither. And then we got to pass this later, but we get a bicycle, and a kind of a hyper-realistic one, if I'm being honest with you. All right, we just won the coin flip. This episode has just been insane today. Maxi, of course. Shotgun Maxi, awesome. Like, what do you do? What do you do? On a Shotgun Maxi, what do you do? I don't know. What do you do? I guess we Kashtira Ogre. Why did he Shotgun Maxi? Nobody knows. Nobody will ever know, but unfortunately we have to play through it. Then I guess we go Endymion. I would have gone Time Thief into Kashtira Ogre, into Cubic Ascension, but no point to do that now, being that our opponent is a lucky bastard that shotguns Maxi, even though it's an inoptimal play most of the time. But I guess it ended poorly for us. Played around it perfectly. Usually you shotgun Maxi and then, oh shoot, but no. Alright, let's go. Let's activate this, get a draw. We have to play conservatively into another Photon Thrasher. Awesome. And then I guess we just set and pass. Again, this is not the board I wanted to end on whatsoever. This board is trash. There's like nothing going on it. But I mean, we've got access to Vijam and Kashtira Ogre. But if our opponent's playing something good, we just, of course. Harpy's Feather Duster, Shotgun is Maxi. Some people just have all the luck. And now, 1-card combo. I'm ready to see it. 1-card combo and Perm. What's the point? Every staple in the game in this guy's deck. This is insane. We gotta rob this guy. And there he goes. 1-card combo. What did I say? And then he's got the 1 card. He's going to search that. Then this card's going to allow him to... there's no point to activate my effect. He's going to be able to do this. And then this is going to let him normal summon something. That took a weird turn. I didn't expect a Synchron Resonator to be coming out right now. He's got Excel, which means he's getting to a level 9 Synchro because this is a level 1. Again, I might as well turn this off. The game keeps asking me. There's no point. Special summon Kashtira back. I'm actually going to stay because this is kind of intriguing. I don't know where okay. This is not what I saw coming, I'll be honest with you. This is not at all what I expected here. He's going to banish one of our cards in our extra deck. He's not going to clear our board, so Lightning Storm will not be usable, which is unfortunate because he banished that dude, which I need on the follow-up. Well, that sucks. So now I can't use that effect anymore of the other Endymion that I've got. I also can't use Lightning Storm, which also sucks. So my Endymion in my hand is dead, Photon Thrasher is dead, Lightning Storm is dead. I have 3 dead cards essentially in hand. Yeah, I was going to scoop, but this guy looks to be a little bit of a moron, which is good for us. I guess we have Goblinberg. Why not? Let's go Goblinberg. This guy wasted 3 staples and couldn't take out 1 Kashtira Ogre. It's in Maxi again. How are people this good? How are people this good? How can you have such great luck with the cards that you draw and then accomplish absolutely nothing? Like, how do you do it? I'm just going to summon this and attack. That way I can attack. Synchron Resonator. I guess, yeah, why not? Let's activate Kashtira Ogre. to banish something off the top. He's going to activate his own to banish a monster out of our extra deck. Now this is terrible, but actually we might actually have time. There goes Time Thief. Guess we'll go through his deck and make sure to banish something. Vision, Soul, Absolute Power Force, Call by the Grave, Red Zone. Honestly, both of these are really good cards. Like either one of them, if this card's normal summon, you can add one. This guy, if he's normal summon, can add this dude. Level 5 or higher Dark Monster. Doesn't have one. If this card's sent to the graveyard, I guess we banish Soul. Yeah, we'll just banish Soul. And then we'll let him draw this next one. That sucks for us. We'll go Suship here. Suship will help us wipe a few cards off the board, which is nice. So we'll go Suship. And then I guess we'll be able to clear the board to some degree. He'll draw. I guess we go to battle phase here. I don't even know what to... Yeah, main phase. You can Synchro Summon, Tribute, Summon Stardust, and then Synchro Summon with the Stardust. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, you can Synchro Summon with Stardust. Oh, Synchro Summon in general. He's going to go Archfiend. No, I don't want to continue to my main phase. No. I mean, I just have no plays. There's nothing I can do. No, I don't want to continue to my main phase. I guess we just attack over Stardust. And this dude I can't out because he's just a ton of attack. As crazy as this seems, I think I just have to scoop because he has a huge follow-up. Yeah, this guy just, like, that was just really good luck in terms of drawing cards. Alright, we just lost the coin flip. We have a hand that is phenomenal going first, but we went second, so we're not going to see it. I mean, we're playing in Sword Soul. We're pretty good again. This hand is really, again, good again. I could have summoned Majesty's Fiend and then backed it up with There Can Only Be One, and 1,000,000% I would have won this duel. Like, there's not a chance he wins this duel if I do those two cards. But unfortunately, he has a much better situation going here. I don't think I'm going to be able to win this one. Depends on what route he takes, but if he goes the Barone route, I think we've lost this one. Even if he doesn't go to the Barone route, I think we lost this one, to be honest with you. Yep, now he's going to go this dude. What a start today. What a start. This would have been really good last duel too, but I mean, it doesn't matter because he had Harpy's Feather Duster, Maxi, Imperm, so he would have beat us regardless last duel. This duel too, we're probably gonna take an L on this one, but I guess we'll see Baron. Here we go. Baron's whack as hell. And then we're gonna get burned for 12, and then eventually we'll be able to play here. End phase. Okay, this is like not that bad. I mean, the problem is I have no way. Like, this thing's 3,000 attack. That's always the biggest issue. That's good. Okay, that's really good. That stalls out the duel. That's phenomenal, actually. Maxi again. My favorite Yu-Gi-Oh card that's ever come out. Maxi. I'm gonna get it tattooed on my arm. I love Maxi. They should actually create another Maxi. They should put Maxi at 6. And then never let us draw it. Maxi in the standby phase shotguns out the Maxi. Okay. Well, if he's going to be a dickhead, I'm going to be a dickhead too. So I'm going to summon the Z Ascendant Sage. He can react to that. It's irrelevant if he reacts to this. We're going to cook him right now because we have Grave and we have Majesty's Fiend. So now we're going to tribute immediately because we can't do the plays we want to play. What I was going to do is I would have gone into Condemned Witch and done some other stuff, but I can't do that because he's whack as hell, so I'm not going to be able to do that. So I'm going to just set these two. I'm going to put Chaining on, and I'm going to pass. Now the interesting thing is Grave prevents him from activating effects of monsters that are, well, attacking with the big monster. So that's what I'll do. I'm going to activate Grave of the Super Ancient Organism. I'm going to shotgun that out. And now neither of his Cosmic Cyclone. Cosmic Cyclone. Sometimes it really baffles me the people we play against. Like, they're so good. It shocks me. Cosmic Cyclone. Of course. Might as well get my dailies now, right? Might as well. I'm already here anyway. Might as well get my dailies. There could only be one. This is the second time we played against Sword Soul. That's actually a good Sword Soul player. And we summon Majesty's Fiend, but we're going second, so he can't do anything. That was incredible. I mean, what are you going to do? I couldn't have played that any better. Max C, Double Cosmic Cyclone, Baron de Fleur, Shishao. I could not have played that any better. Sometimes you just lose. Actually, he's not going to... Well, now he's going to beat us. Yeah, there's nothing I can do there. Sometimes you just lose. There's nothing. Sometimes you just lose. Sometimes you just lose and there's nothing we can do. What's incredible to me is that our ritual deck was actually giving us better hands. That's oh, look at that. We have triple tactics. You know what that means? Our opponent is definitely 1,000,000% not going to have Maxime. Where's the shotgun Maxime? I'm curious. 2 games in a row. Where is it? Oh, would you look at that? They don't have a hand trap all of a sudden. Why is that? We have triple tactics and all of a sudden the shotgun Maxi stop. 2 games in a row. We're probably playing against a bot or some kind of a moron. Just gonna set these 2 and pass and hope and pray that this is enough because this is very lackluster. This is spell and trap card removal, which is conditional on whether it matters to our opponent or not. Then we have a negate, and then we have a time thief that's going to get a spell card. They're 1 for 1, which means they're probably playing Snake Eye. How did I know? How did I know they're playing Snake Eye? That's great. So I guess Cosmic does something against Snake Eye, which is nice. We're going to detach both so I don't lose my monster for nothing. And we're going to draw Raider's Wing. Okay, that's cool. That's a free special summon when we have Time Thief on board, which we did. So that's good. He's going to summon Diabell Star. Awesome. I think I'm going to go ahead and prevent him from getting to Sinfoil Spell and Trap cards. I'm going to activate Forbidden Chalice because I don't want him to go 2+. I'll take slightly more damage, whatever. And I'll save Cosmic for something else. Cosmic is actually pretty good in this matchup. Because they set stuff into their own back row, which we can banish. Their field spell we can banish. Like there's stuff that we can banish. Fire King, okay, awesome. Destroy a card. Fire King Island I can banish too. Like there's plenty of cards we can banish, which is nice. They're gonna special summon this out. Gonna destroy a card in the deck, and is that game on board? It's almost game on board. 1 more monster, and that's game on board. And they're going to destroy this non-targeting. I didn't have anything I could destroy anyway, so it doesn't matter. Going to search out this thing. He's got game on board anyway. I literally can't. Yeah, I'm just like I can't do anything. There's no point to be here. This has been insane. This is like we started off so good in this episode. Like we started off amazing, and it's just like we're back to the foolishness again. All right, so we just drew a hand here. So we can get to Time Thief, or we can get to Majesty's Fiend. Lightning Storm is dead as always, because we're going first. I think we special summon out Thrasher, and we'll go from there. That's obviously, yeah, like I said, it's either Time Thief or Majesty's Fiend. Realistically, Majesty's Fiend will probably... Actually, damn it, I almost, if I could detach just the Raider's Wing, we could do it. Honestly, I think that the better play is probably going to be the Time Thief plus the Retrograde. Yeah, Time Thief plus Retrograde should probably be the better play. We got to rethink the deck for next episode, but we'll see what we do. So this Time Thief can't be targeted, and then we have Retrograde. Also, we could have summoned Majesty's Fiend. That might come back to bite me that I didn't summon Majesty's Fiend. I also could have just done that. So we'll activate to take something off the top. We'll see what we get. Get a spell card. It's Labyrinth. So perhaps we made the right decision. We'll see. I mean, against Labyrinth, it really doesn't matter what we do. We're playing against Labyrinth. Okay, they're going to go end phase with all this nonsense. I'm just going to activate to detach Labyrinth. Next turn, I will probably detach I will probably detach. Okay, that's pretty... Oof, that's pretty good. That is pretty good. That's also pretty good. Let's see what we get. We actually got really lucky with the card we got off the top of his deck, because there's a lot of trap cards and there's a lot of monsters, and we got a spell, so that's pretty good. Can activate Welcome Labyrinth. Do I want to take this? Actually, this will prevent him from getting into other stuff, so I think I will actually do this. I will actually do this. I will negate and take the retrograde, because I don't want him to get it. Let's see if he shotguns anything else. Let's see this. He's gonna get a blackjack. That is not good. Damn, what do I do? What the hell do I do? I want to resolve Lightning Storm, and I think I have to. So I'm gonna go ahead and activate Time Thief Redoer, and I'll just detach monsters. We'll see if he reacts with anything. He might ash us, which would suck, but he doesn't. Cool. So we'll go Raider's Wing. We'll detach. Because I think it sucks that we grabbed the monster that actually has an effect, and I couldn't do it. Like, I wish I could Necro Valley, but I really can't. Because all it does is rearrange the order of his cards. But I want a Lightning Storm right now, because this is a Lightning Storm. We cannot give up this Lightning Storm, and then we follow up with other stuff. So we can Lightning Storm here. Yeah, spawn trap cards. We can Lightning Storm here. He can obviously shotgun a ton of things, which he probably should do, but I can't. I can't not Lightning Storm for 4. Like, I cannot do it. I cannot not do it. I gotta be too dumb to do. He's gonna Raider's Wing. He's gonna take a Raider's Wing. That's whatever. He has 2,000 defense, 0 attack. I mean, it's whatever. Again, I wish I could have Necro Valleyed here. I really do wish, because that literally would have prevented everything. But a Lightning Storm is a really stupid card. It conflicts with itself and some of our other cards. If I activated Necro Valley, I wouldn't have been able to Lightning Storm. But because I didn't activate it, I can't do this other stuff. So now he gets to do these effects. I mean, it's 2,000 defense, cool, whatever. So we popped all that stuff. There's some good stuff in there. Trap Trick, whatever. So we're going to activate Necro Valley. And now we're going to have Time Thief coming back. Blackjack. It's going to send a card, whatever, before it resolves. He's going to send that. Necro Valley's going to resolve. Awesome. So now we go Judgment, and we just pass on this. I think so far we've made the right decisions, right? We couldn't not activate Lightning Storm in that situation. We're going to activate Time Thief, grab something off the top. A monster card, Unchained Soul. Okay, so Necro Valley's really good in this matchup then. We grabbed this brick, which is kind of crazy. This is the one-of brick you keep in your deck. So right now we have a Time Thief that's protected by a Judgment, and a Necro Valley that's protected by a Judgment. And the whole goal here is, okay, so we won anyway. That was a solid win. That was a really, really solid win. I'm happy with that one. I guess I made the right decisions there. Okay, now we made it up to Platinum 5. I am going to change the deck, obviously, next episode, because we pulled a lot of great stuff. I didn't want to put it in yet, because I'm not really sure. And honestly, I might have to cut Yugioh in order to put that other stuff in, but I guess we'll see. What's crazy is this is actually my second episode with Yugioh in the deck, and I haven't summoned him once, which is it kind of sucks, but I literally have not drawn him once. It's been Harpy's Feather Dust. There's always something going on. Dragon Maid, okay, cool. We have the Dragon Maid Fusion and couple of monsters. Valley Rock, sent from hand to graveyard, special summon. That kind of misses timing, so it's not always great. Next we've got Double Cipher. It's a Cipher card. Infestation card. Shock Surprise. 2 Speedroid cards. In graveyard, Dragoonity. Scrap, can't really do anything with that. And is that what I think it is? It is. This is a familiar possessed card. It can help us search a possessed spell or trap card or spiritual art card. You can summon it using a fire monster and a spellcaster. This card is special summon. You can inflict damage equal to the attack of one monster your opponent they control. This card's not bad. We already had the Earth one. The Earth one we couldn't really use because we don't play a lot of Earths. But I mean, the problem with these cards is that they're bricks in decks. And I tested the Earth one, and occasionally it would really brick us. Like, even in testing, I would like open this card, and this card does nothing if you open it. Like, yeah, you could special summon it from hand, but if you don't have an Earth and you have a spellcaster, no Earth, it can really come up negatively. So, yeah, this is actually a card that I really want to pull. Okay, those are not the related cards I expected to see, but I want to. There's a card that I want to pull. The free special summon when we control a spellcaster, the Earth one. I actually want to pull more of that, because then I can more consistently get into the XYAB Beast. That's going to take some time, though. Alright, so we just won the coin flip. We have Yugioh, but we don't actually want to draw Yugioh. We want to draw the other guy. We want to draw the card that gets us, not to Yugioh, but... I mean, I guess we special summon Yugioh out in this situation. Summon him out right here. Yeah, we don't want to draw Yugioh. We want to draw other stuff. So we'll go Time Thief here, and then we'll save Bestial Magnemite. Yugioh we can actually make into a Link Karibo. It's going to protect us from attacks. That wouldn't even be that dumb. That's not too bad, I guess. So we'll go Link Karibo there. We can summon Bestial Magnemite out, actually. And then we can get a Tiamaton in the end phase by banishing Yugioh. Or we can save it and hope it's an interruption against our opponent, which is probably smarter to just do that. So we'll go and set, and we'll just end phase here. We'll hope we can get an interruption against our opponent that way, because then that's better. This is interruption and a free special summon. He's playing a 60-card deck. 60-card decks are typically going to be light and dark affiliated in some way. Usually it is, so hopefully in this situation it is indeed in that situation. He's playing Nemesis Flag. It could mean just anything. It could mean Dark Magician. I guess it means Dark Magician. Not what I expected out of a 60-card deck with Nemesis Flag in it. Magician Souls. He's going to search that, put something back. Now he's going to activate the Magician Souls, I imagine. The special summon itself. I'm going to send that, which means he's probably not playing actual Dark Magician. He's simply using that in his deck. So he's going to do that. That's fine. Send 2 Spell Trap cards. Mask Change. Okay. Wow, this is a weird-ass deck. I'm not going to lie. This is a weird deck. Destiny Fusion is not resolving, I'll tell you that right now. I'll activate Retrograde. What's his name is way too annoying to deal with. Now, I can actually deal with him in this deck because I have Magnemite that I've saved. But he is really annoying to deal with. You know who I'm talking about. Mr. Phoenix Enforcer. Danger Nessie. Okay, that's fine with me. Despia. Dramatarge of the Despia. So just summon out net. This is a crazy deck. What am I looking at here? This has been insane. This has been insane. It's been like 7 archetypes. I guess we just used Link Karibo. Yeah, we activate Link Karibo because we don't want to take 1300 damage for no reason, so we'll just activate it. If our opponent has Call by the Grave, I guess they could Call by the Grave, but that wouldn't really matter too much. Alright, main phase 2. Let's see if he goes end phase, end phase. Alright, if this card in your hand is used as fusion material, sent to graveyard, or banished, so I can banish this. I guess we'll activate Bestial Magnemite. We'll do that. We'll banish... I guess we can... This isn't doing anything ever again. Guess we banish the Dramaturge, because it's not doing anything right now. Yeah, we banish Dramaturge. Also activate Time Thief to draw a card. No need to banish itself off the board. We'll just banish it to draw. This has been one of the weirdest opponents I've ever played against. I don't even know what he's doing. I have absolutely no clue what kind of a deck he's playing. So we'll just do that. Okay, that's amazing. That is amazing, actually. We'll summon out this right here. That way I can activate a card and I have the columns set up. And we'll activate so we can get to Tiamaton. Yep, cool. Now we're in the end phase, resolving. Instantly, we're grabbing Tiamaton. What a combination of cards played in a deck, man. This has been... I want to look at this deck so badly. I don't even know what our opponent's playing, what they're doing. I don't know what's going on. I'm just kind of in shock. Like, I legitimately am kind of in shock. We're going to get a monster card. It's a Gamma Seal. That would have been helpful for him. But he's never going to know what it feels like to draw that, because we took it away from him. We'll activate the Dimensional Fissure. We'll also activate Tiamaton immediately. Why not? We might as well activate it now. So both effects will resolve. Technically, I should have summoned the Bestial Magnum here so I could pop this because it's in defense, and I would have attacked and done some damage over that, but it's whatever. It's too late now to worry about that. So we'll attack, and we'll do some easy damage here. I don't know what deck he's playing, so I don't even know what to really expect or not expect, because this is actually kind of an odd situation. But we have a Floodgate, a Time Thief. It would be cool if we had a Chaos Angel. We've been in a lot of situations where Chaos Angel would have been really good, because we have Tiamaton and Bestial Magnum, and they're like Batman and Robin. They always come up together. So it would have been really cool to have both of those cards available to us. So we'll go ahead and Time Thief Redoer. And then, yeah, it would be awesome to be able to summon a Chaos Angel. Another monster, it's a Bigfoot. Bigfoot can out any Floodgate. It's a really good card. You just keep activating it until it gets discarded. They're going to set. That's good to see. And they're going to set another card face down. Okay. And they're going to... Did they just head into the battle phase? Main phase, end phase, right? End phase, okay. Yeah, this has been an interesting situation here, I'm not going to lie. 10 goldfish, and they're going to scoop. Okay, that was one of the weirdest duels I've ever seen. I got to go see this deck. That was just incredibly weird. Alright, so we've got no legacy tickets, but we got some gems, and we've got this card attacks directly. And this is just a really bad card. Okay, this is what our opponent was playing. I have no idea what's even going on my screen. There's like every archetype that's ever been put into Yu-Gi-Oh! All in one deck, and it's a 14 card extra deck for no reason. It's quite a weird deck. I could imagine like losing to this deck, and they're like, of course they drew the one of Destiny Fusion. Like, I could just imagine that happening. But yeah, this was a very... Like, look at how many Destiny heroes this guy's playing. And then one Destiny Fusion. Or Fusion Destiny. Like, that's insane to me. Alright, let's open this up. No glow, no problem. We need some rares anyway, I don't care. Utopia always shows up, but never brings anything with him. He just shows up usually. Just look at that. What was that for? Let's see. Can't use that. Can't really use that. Can't use that. Jetroid can't use that. March of the Monarchs can't use that, right? Tribute Summon monsters can't be destroyed by card effects. Also, neither player can target them with card effects. This card's actually not bad if we make an anti-meta deck with the Majesty's Fiend, among other things. Firewall I can't really use, right? Your opponent declares a direct attack, banish a Pyro, negate the attack. It's not terrible. Once per turn, pay 500, destroy that card. Never mind. Chronomaly and this Force dude. Yeah, why did we see Utopia? Why did we see all those animations for? Alright, so our hand looks pretty similar to our last hand. We're going to go with Photon Thrasher. Hopefully they Maxi us immediately. Nope, they're not going to Maxi us. That sucks. We're going to go Raider's Wing. Like I said, I would love to get Maxied right now, but we are not getting Maxied. Triple Tactics. We have Ash Blossom. They didn't do anything. That sucks. Every time we have Triple Tactics, we never get Maxied or Ashed or anything. Not that they could have Ashed something. I guess they could have Imperm, but that wouldn't have mattered anyway. I guess we go Time Thief. We have an Ash plus Time Thief. This could be good. It's an Ash. Irrelevant. And it doesn't show us what deck he's playing, so. Mseti. Send 2 cards. Add 1 King Sarcophagus. Obviously, I have to Ash that. It's the card you have to Ash in that deck, because King Sarcophagus, if they get to that, they will special summon for 15 minutes straight. But if they have the field spell, it's Gold Sarcophagus too. Or King Sarcophagus, I should say. So if they have the field spell or the Sarcophagus, yeah, they add it anyway. I think we just scoop now, because there's nothing we can do. We can't. I mean, it's unfortunate, but I think we just scoop, because they could just summon these 2 back. They still have 3 cards in hand, and we have, okay, now we're definitely scooping. Yeah, we have nothing. We have a Time Thief with nothing. Vidjum, it's incredible to me We draw Yugioh more than we draw the trap card for Yugioh. The trap card, we play at 2, Yugioh we play at 1, and we always draw Yugioh. It's... Why are we drawing them so much? Alright, we just lost the coin flip. We have the most going first hand anyone's ever seen in their entire lives. He's going to flip, send a card, send a monster to the graveyard, right? I'm going to put Chaining on. Special summon one from deck. Yeah, it's going to... Okay, so we're getting FTK'd. But the fortunate thing is we have Bestial Magnamut, so we may not actually be getting FTK'd here. So that's good. Bestial Magnamut actually stops the FTK on its own because we can search Tiamatron. So we'll just sit here for now and let things happen. But that's assuming he puts a dark monster in the graveyard. But this is the FTK. Alright, they're going to go Utopia Ray. And now they're going to go rank up. They're going to go with the Dragonair. Yeah, we just need him to detach, which he will detach eventually. We just need him to detach a dark, which he will do, but... Yep, they're going to detach. They have a dark and a light, so that's perfect. They're going to detach that stuff. Cool. We obviously have a response. So we will be able to stop this when we need to, but I'm just going to wait till he gets to the end phase, then I'll stop it. Numeron, cool, whatever. Yep, there you go. So he's going to summon. He's going to attach this, the spell card. I'm cool with him doing all this right now. Like I said, I'm going to prevent all this anyway. Nope, not a problem. His monster's at 12,000. End phase on. Yes, we're going to activate Bestial Magnamut. We'll banish regular Utopia. And we'll special summon it right here. And since we're still in end phase, we're going to activate the effect. To summon. Activate to get Tiamatron. And since we're still in end phase, we can activate Tiamatron. And we can destroy the Numeron Dragon. Now he has no monster to pop, which is cool because he won't be able to OTK us now. He's going to activate this. He's going to destroy all cards, which is actually not the worst thing. He's going to be able to set a card back, which is the Into the Void, which he activated, which means he has to discard his whole hand. Actually, he didn't activate, he pitched it. Retrograde does nothing in this situation. So it sucks. As much as this sucks, we actually just have to go and set 5 and pass. I think we do actually just activate Necro Valley and other cards and just pass on this. And we'll just end phase, which I don't want to do, but I think we have to do. Yeah, I don't think he plays more than one Numeron Dragon. Also, there can only be one. Usually craps on his deck anyway. So I guess we just end on 3 Floodgates. Hope he doesn't have something, but I guess we'll have to see. We have not much going on right now. These two are already used, and Bestial Magnamut's obviously really good. Yeah, he's going to scoop anyway. Okay, that's that. I guess that worked out, so that's nice. So we won that one, and we're going to get something. Maybe legacy tickets, maybe gems. 2 legacy tickets, awesome. Okay, let's see what we get out of this master pack. We've got 1 master pack. These last few master packs have sucked, but the first few master packs were awesome. So it doesn't really matter what I pull out of these. I could pull nothing and it wouldn't matter. That's a fusion for Gem Knights. Can't use that. Another one of that. That would have been usable earlier in the episode. This I don't think is a TG card. All face of TGs gain 300. Or for each TG. Okay, well, it's not the worst. Wicked Dreadroot. I don't think I can ever really tribute 3 monsters. The attack becomes halved, whatever. Madolche card, can't really use that. I don't think I can. I can summon this off of that card that I had earlier, but get in the ritual deck. Let's see what this is. This is Dual Avatar. Manifested Aeon. I swear to you, I've never seen a single human being play this deck. Never. I don't know what it does. This could be the best archetype ever, and I wouldn't know because I've never seen anybody play it. I've literally never ever seen anybody summon a Dual Avatar. Not on Master Duel. Not on Yugioh Pro, not in real life. I have never seen anybody use this archetype. I don't know the first thing about it. It is just it's a big secret to me. Alright, we just lost the coin flip, but our opponent let us go first. Our hand's actually not looking too bad. We have the Sage, and Sage has been pretty overperforming here. Sage, we're going to also normal summon Sage. Then we're going to go into Time Thief. This is incredible. We actually got the Time Thief. We have Retrograde. Things are looking up all of a sudden. Look at this. So we can negate the inevitable Raigeki, Harpy Feather, Esther Lightning Storm that's going to hit us. So that's pretty cool. And we've got 3 cards, actually, as back row. We'll see. Cosmic Cyclone is one of those cards that can potentially be good, but could also just be... You could also do nothing, too. Alright, so let's see what we get in the standby phase. This is what changes everything, usually. We'll grab a spell card. Awesome. So we're going to get Cyberdark Realm. Okay. Yeah, okay, so I just need to save my interruptions appropriately. And I actually can potentially win this duel. I just have to save things correctly. So I know what to Cosmic Cyclone. I know what to Retrograde. And I know what to Memory Loss. But, well, actually, I don't know what to Memory Loss. But I do know what to do with these two. So as soon as he activates a Continuous, we're going to banish it. This I can negate. Actually, this would be a pretty smart negate. This card can attack directly. So he's going to gain 16. I think I'm just going to negate this Memory Loss. This is the one card that I didn't know what to do with, the Memory Loss, but I think this is a pretty smart one. Because the other card that I would have negated would have been the Cyber Dragon, the one that searches. I think it's Nova. I would have negated Nova typically, but he didn't summon it. Yeah, this only shows Cyber Dark cards, but I would have negated Nova, but he didn't have it, so it's fine. Cyber Dragon, Naster. That's cool. He's going to summon that out. He's not helping the situation right now. We still have two spell trap interruptions essentially here. Summon that out. That's cool. Whatever. He can go into the guy. He can go to Link Monster, I guess. If this card's normal, you could target one in graveyard, but he doesn't have anything appropriate to target. Because you would need to summon like regular Cyber Dragon, so he's going to link into the Link 2. Seeger, okay, whatever, I don't really care. That's fine. Okay, they're going to go to battle, quick effect, target a machine. And he can make itself 2100. Neither player takes any battle damage involving attacks. So we're going to activate Time Thief now. And we're going to hope that he doesn't have an Ash Blossom. Pretty much we're going to hope that he doesn't have an Ash Blossom. He doesn't. So we're going to use the effect of Time Thief to detach this to draw, and detach this to banish Time Thief, and we don't take any battle. Neither player takes any battle damage, so you can attack, but we don't take battle damage, right? Or does it take direct damage? Well, yeah, so we take no battle damage, that's fine. This is during each battle phase, so the next turn you can do this again. It's not permanent, but it just means that we can't attack this guy. We can't beat this guy by battle, basically. And we need to keep Time Thief around because he is giving us negates right now, so that's pretty cool. Let's see what we draw here. We're going to Time Thief, bring him back, summon him right here. Yeah, it's fine. Time Thief is doing a lot for us right now. Cubic Ascension is actually pretty decent. Yeah, we'll do Time Thief's effect. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is a decent time to draw this is good. So I think we just set Cubic Ascension. We'll save Goblinberg because we don't really need it. If we attack, he'll just activate the effect anyway, so that's pointless. I guess we could just set this to protect our life points anyway. So we'll just set it and we'll just go to end phase. Because just in case he like destroys Time Thief, then we don't just get like quickly like OTK'd, because he is playing Cyber Dragon, so we do have to be careful. We don't have any floodgates at all going on right now. We just have what's called like interactive Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Like, this is actually good. We're preventing our opponent from playing by making plays. We're not preventing our opponent from playing by just spamming a floodgate or, you know, something broken. This is crazy. So they're going to activate Rev System. I think I actually do want to negate Rev System can special summon back Naster, which I don't really care about. And it can summon a Cyber Dragon from hand, which I also don't really care about. So I actually think I'm just going to let that resolve. I'm going to save the Retrograde for later. That doesn't actually matter to me. So he can summon back Naster or whatever. Even if he's got a regular Cyber Dragon in hand, I don't really care. It doesn't really matter. That's kind of an irrelevant effect that he just activated. I don't even know what he can really do. He can go into a Link 3. Power Bond. See, Power Bond we negate. Actually, See, interestingly enough, nah, we gotta negate Power Bond because I know what's coming out because then he's gonna do the dude that pops on trap cards. I'm not trying to deal with that. So we'll retrograde and we'll take his monster or his spell card. Yeah, because then he goes into the monster that attacks like 3 times, and I don't want to deal with that. Especially with what I have right now, it's pretty good. I have Cubic Ascension, and I would have lost Cubic Ascension and other stuff, so it's a good thing I negated that. He's going to attack, he's going to make himself gain 21, but I'm going to just summon Cubic Ascension. I'm going to just use summon Cubic Yugioh anyway. So he's going to be able to attack, not that it matters. We're going to activate Cubic Ascension, which I haven't done in such a long time. Cubic Yugioh has actually been coming up, which is kind of nice. He can have, if he does have a Maxi, I mean, not a Maxi, an Ash Blossom. Could have even summoned him in attack mode to be disrespectful, because neither of us take battle damage. We're going to go ahead and put the Cubic Seed into the background. Put him here. Now this guy's effects are negated. And we can attack him next turn, and it doesn't even matter. That's awesome. And then we've got that loose Nasher, which isn't doing a single thing. And end phase. Okay, cool. So end phase goes back to normal. And Tiamaton. What weird columns we have here. We're going to activate Time Thief Redoer. The columns are absolutely scrambled, so we can't do anything. I guess we go and activate the effect of Time Thief Redoer. I should have played around Tiamaton better, but I mean, listen, I didn't, and now I have to live with it. That doesn't do anything. I mean, I can just straight up Tribute Summon. I can do that. I can Tribute Summon. I guess we flip this to attack. We can summon this out and then Tribute Summon these two. And that honestly isn't even too bad, because then we reorder the top of his deck and we keep him on the cards that we want to keep him on. So that actually could be good. I could do that. And then we have Cubic. Damn, but I don't have any more interruptions, so I gotta be careful. It sucks that we didn't organize. Actually, it's fine. It's fine. Actually, I just came up with a world's smallest plan. So we're going to summon out the Cubic Seed. Summon this right here. So we're still good. We're still good. Okay, yeah, we're still good. So we'll go to battle phase. And we'll attack with the Yugioh. Take 200 damage here, but it's fine. What is our opponent? Oh, he has this, but this is negated anyway. So we'll attack. We'll put Cubic Yugioh in the background. So now Tiamaton is live. So we'll activate Tiamaton. He's going to activate this effect, but it's irrelevant because I'm going to destroy his monster regardless. That's fine. And that's going to be negated. Cool. So now we summon this here. This will be destroyed. And now we just continue attacking. So we'll attack with Goblinberg over Naster. And we'll attack directly twice. We could still lose to like some random shit. We really could. Main phase 2. Let's see. Let's explore our options. Can we summon this out again? Is this that summon not... That effect is not once per turn. That summon is not once per turn. That's actually kind of crazy. Nothing on this. I've never realized that none of these effects are once per turn. Let's see. We can go into... We can go into Crusadia Avermax, but actually a Cyber Dragon player can out Crusadia Avermax really easy because they can just contact fuse. So that doesn't really matter. Let's see. I don't really know what to really do here. I guess we could just Tribute Summon for Kashtira Ogre. I think that's actually the best play. Because then we can reorganize the top of his deck. I actually think that might be the best play. And then we just keep Cubic Yugioh in the background to use for other forms of shenanigans. Like if we need to out something that's really good, we can actually out it with the Cubic Yugioh. That's probably the best thing. Because if he's got some monster that we need to negate, we could just keep that back there for those purposes. So now we'll activate Time Thief Redoer. See what we grab. We get another spell card. That would have been really good for him. Thank God he didn't draw that. That would have lost us the duel. This is continuous. No, it's not. Send 2 cyber cards. Okay. Not much I can do about that. Send, yeah, not much I can. Then Master, I can't do anything about that. I wish this was continuous, but it's not. It's one of the better cards in the archetype. Alright, he's going to search Nova out. He's going to send this dude right here, Cyber End. He's going to activate this effect. It's fine. We do have some proper reactions to this. He's going to search Cyber Dragon. We're going to activate Kashtira Ogre to banish something. We'll see what we banish. See what he could possibly search that's important. Hurts, don't need Hurts again. Emergency. Pharaohs. Pharaohs can search Power Bomb, but it's a little slow. Hurts is already in Graveyard. It already used its effect, so I don't mind him drawing that. Regular Cyber Dragon. I mean, I guess that, maybe. It's probably Cyber Emergency is the best card there. I mean, I guess. The scary thing is we're actually in a rough situation here. I probably should have summoned out the Yugioh, but the reason I didn't is because I like to keep him in the back row sometimes to protect myself. I guess we'll see if that's the right decision. Ultimately, he's gonna activate this to search. Hopefully he searches the continuous spell, because I can just banish that and then end this. But he could also search their fusion spell, which that's actually scary. Okay, he did search that, thank God. If he activates that, I'm just gonna banish it with Cosmic. Yes, okay. So now we just activate Cosmic, and we banish that before it becomes a real problem. So we just banish that. He does still have a response. What is his response? He's had a response all duel. I don't know what it is, but he's had a response all... Is it like a Call by the Grave? Like, what does he have? I think that was the right decision to make there, but I guess I'll find out. He's going to go link 2 into another Seeger. So we may be... We're not losing Time Thief, guaranteed, but we may lose the Kashtira Ogre. Which that would suck, but I mean, it's not the end of the world. So he's going to activate this effect of the Cyber Dragon, but it's fine. Unfortunately, I can't banish the Kashtira Ogre off the field. So he's going to target itself. We're just going to activate Time Thief now to draw and banish itself off the field. Like I said, I still don't know what our opponent has. Like, what the hell does he have in hand? We'll get rid of a spell. And Master doesn't really do anything. That's fine. So we'll detach these two. We'll draw. This is pretty good, I guess. This is actually quite good against them. So we'll unfortunately lose Kashtira Ogre there. We have to deal with this Cyber Dragon Master. Oh, the Cyber Dragon, whatever his name is. We'll go and summon this here. We do have some damage to take, which is cool. Shathana. Not really usable right now, but Shathana. Okay, we're going to get a spell, which I will immediately activate. Why not? Because I need to draw. Let's see. We've got Magistus. I haven't seen him all game. That's crazy. We'll go Magistus. We'll activate his effect. We can take some damage, and it's still fine. Yeah, we can take some damage for sure. That doesn't matter. So, because we can play with damage, we're going to go ahead and activate the Magistus. Attached to itself. This will get us more damage. It'll get us to 23 plus 24. It's still not enough to beat him, but I can still negate his effects. Ugh, but I can't. You know what sucks? It's the... if I attack him... Oh, but I take no damage, right? Involving this card, or not always after this effect? Neither player takes any battle damage involving this monster. Guess that's if he chooses to activate this effect. If he chooses. I guess we'll see. We'll go ahead and equip it to this. And then we'll wait for that. We're going to go ahead and activate Yugioh. And we'll go to battle phase here. Yeah, we'll go to battle phase. And now, well, hopefully our opponent activates his effect. We'll attack this. Hopefully he activates his effect. Hopefully he activates his effect, not realizing It would actually help. No, it wouldn't help us, I guess, because then he goes to... Even if he's negated, I think he keeps his attack boost. Yeah, we take no battle damage. We'll put this into the background again. We'll put it here. Unfortunately, that doesn't... He maintains his high attack. Alright, main phase 2. We'll activate the Magistus. Yeah, I played that out a little wrong. Pop this, Iwas, Tin Goldfish. I think we push Shathana back. Push Shathana back. We'll set the Grave of the Super Ancient Organism. I think we actually will go ahead and summon Cubic Vigom now in defense, just in case he gets to the monster, to the bigger monster. So I think we go to end phase. Yeah, we'll go to end phase. This is negated anyway, so I'm not too stressed about it. Also, it's actually good that we kept the monster on board, because now he can't use the effect of Nova in graveyard. He can't use this effect, which I guess is kind of good. Also, he just drew a Hertz, so I don't really care. Hertz doesn't really do anything, and I don't think he plays another copy of Cyber Dragon Seeger. And now he can't even activate. I mean, he can activate Seeger, but it's going to be negated. So we're going to Time Thief. We're going to get a Seeger off the top of his deck, or not Seeger. We're going to get another monster. I forget which one exactly, but then again, he technically searched, so everything's technically been mixed. We're going to grab a Cyber Dragon. Cool. He's going to set a monster. You like to see that. That usually means there's a retreat going on of some kind. He's going to go battle phase. He can't attack, and he can't activate effects, so it's irrelevant. Yep, this is irrelevant again, because he can't do anything anyway. Yep, that's fine. He's going to be negated. His effect's pretty good, but I mean, you can't really do anything with it, including a Cyber Dragon. Okay. Gonna see if that was generic in any way. Back to our turn. Yeah, let's go back to our turn. That's Haunted Mansion is probably decent against this matchup in some way. There's probably gonna be something we can do somewhere. So we'll grab that. It's a spell card. We'll see in a second here. So I guess we go Endymion. So we'll target this, target onto itself. We're going to go ahead and activate to search. We're going to grab another Endymion. We can go into Sous Ship, and I believe we can win the game. I think that's game if we go into Sous Ship. But I believe it's also game if we go into some other stuff. So, I mean, it's like... Yeah, we're going to go ahead and Tin Goldfish here. Activate that effect. Summon out Endymion. And we're going to overlay into Sous Ship using these two. We also could have gone into this dude right here, but I don't know what he's got face down. We could have gone into Zeta. That would have done the job too. Guess we'll switch this to attack mode just in case we want to negate his effects in some way. I think this card chases to graveyard too. So just to be safe, I might actually do that. So we'll go to battle phase, and we'll attack with Sous Ship over the Zeger. He can activate Zeger, but it doesn't really matter. I'm a little bit concerned about this face down card, but I guess we'll have to see if it comes up. I don't know if it will. It's probably just a Hertz anyway. So Hertz will search and stuff, but it doesn't really matter too much. It's an activate, but his effects are negated, so it doesn't matter. So we'll be able to attack over his monster. We'll activate our effect, and we'll pop his probably Hertz. It is Hertz. Look at that. So he's going to be able to search with Hertz. I could have technically negated this if I wanted to. I could still negate it, I guess. This is going to send to graveyard. Add one Cyber Dragon from your deck to or graveyard to hand. I don't think there's anything in here that I really care about him adding back, because we're about to OTK him, right? I mean, unless there's something goes really wrong. You know, we're just to play on the safe side. Let's go spell. Let's just be on the safe side. We'll just go spell anyway. Even though we technically have game on board, let's just do that. Just a double check, I guess. And we'll just attack with what we have left. And that's incredible. We actually won that duel fair and square. Wow. Yugioh was completely instrumental to that win. I could not have done that without Yugioh. I think we all know that. I could not have done that without Yugioh. All right, so we've got 2 legacy tickets. Pretty awesome. All right, so this is our last duel of the day. This is quite a duel to end on. We have a lot to think about for next episode. Let's see what we pull out of this master pack for the ending here. Should be all new music that you guys are hearing too. We've got to end it. Worm Call. Can't really do that. Let's see. Tune Summon Skull. Can't use that. Fool Prophecy. Can't use that. Dark Renewal. I mean, I have used that, but I shouldn't be. Disarm. Gladiator Beast. Counter Trap. Can't use that. This is a great dinosaur card, but we don't actually have the cards to search. We don't have the evolution pills to search, but I mean, it's not a bad card by any means. It's a great card. And our last card is Firewall Dragon Singularity. We've pulled regular Firewall Dragon. Now we've pulled Firewall Dragon Singularity, which is kind of crazy. Target cards your opponent controls and are in the graveyard is up to the number of different types, rituals, fusion, synchro, Hex you control, and in your graveyard, return them to the hand. It's a Link 6, god damn. Return them to the hand. Also, this card gains 500 for each. If a monster this card points to is destroyed by battle or sent to the graveyard, you can target one Cyberse monster in your graveyard, special summon it. I don't think that we're going to be able to use this card, and I'm being completely honest with you, this is a little bit underwhelming. I mean, you bounce a lot of cards, but, I mean, we'd have to give up, it's just not really we don't have a very special summon high deck. Like, the only deck that I could probably play this in is maybe our normal Monster Mash deck. I could probably squeeze this in, and it could probably be like a late game closer, but I just think we have better late game. Like, in most situations, I would rather just go into, Crusade Avermax or Boral Sword, in most situations. Like, it's not a bad card. If I didn't have those two, I'd probably want to play this. Okay, so let's check our legacy tickets. We've gotten a lot this episode. 31 legacy tickets. Let's open these things up. All 30 right now. Let's open all of them, and hopefully we get something good. Okay, we have a UR already. I don't know if it's good, but usually saving legacy tickets is pretty good. So we'll see what we get here. Let's see what we've got. One by one, we'll open these. We got 30 legacy tickets to open. We've got Cave Dragon, can't use that. Dimension Gate, can't really use that. Off to not the best start, but I mean, they're cards, so that's good. Can't use that. Can't use Trial of Nightmare. But Meteor of Destruction, I mean, maybe if we were playing some kind of a terrible burn deck, we might be able to use that. Let's see. We've got Beast Rage. I already have that. Don't use it. A super rare is Silent Paladin, our second copy, apparently. You can add one Silent. You don't have either of these two. Yeah. Face up. Spell Trap targets one monster. Negate the active. Yeah, I can't do anything with that. It's unfortunate. I really can't do much with that card. But it's cool looking. That's for sure. We've got Element Valkyrie, can't use that. Needle Sunfish, can't really do anything with that. We have a UR. Let's see what this is. Hopefully it's not a Curry Babylon. Grave Oha. Morphing Jar. This is our second copy of Morphing Jar. It's limited to 1. And I never used Morphing Jar the first time. I just can't afford to give my opponent that much advantage. So that's why I haven't been using it. But I mean, that's not a bad pull. It's better than the pulls we've had, right? It's better. Explosive Urchin and this card, which we also can't really use. Yeah, like Morphing Jar is better than the pull. We've already got better pulls than we usually get out of these legacy tickets. Larvae Moth, can't use that. Grand Jupiter, I don't think I can use this card. Discard 2 cards, target 1 face of monster. Equip that face of monster to this card. How do we summon him, though? If this card gains attack, you can combine attack, monsters equipped to it. You have to discard 2 cards to take 1 monster and equip to it. That's terrible. Once per turn during the end phase, you can target 1 monster equipped to this card. Special summon it. Yeah, that's like decent effects on that card, but really kind of difficult to get out onto the field. Dream Clown. If I was playing 03 format, maybe. Healing Mirror. Can't really do anything with that. Let's see. Hopefully we get something usable out of it. We've been pulling great stuff all day, so this would be really nice. We could upgrade something here. 300, can't really do anything with that. Gladiator Return, already have that. And obviously we don't have enough Gladiator Beasts to actually play. We don't have any of the fusions. Or maybe we have like one Dark Shade. I've never seen this card in my life. Looks like a batarang. And then we've got Dark Snake Syndrome's not bad, actually, right? For a slow game, that could maybe be usable. If we slow the game state down and we do some quick damage, I think that we could possibly get away with using that. Dark Tinkerer. Curse of Royal. When a spell trap card targets one spell trap card. Remember when they used Dispel against us? That would have been usable. That would have been great. Except most of the time we get Harpy's Feather Duster, so it's probably not going to work. Relinquish Spider. Soul Tiger. Neither of those are really too usable for us. Soul Tiger should have more attack. Breakdawn. Equipped to a machine. Draw a card when the equipped monster destroys a monster. It's not too terrible. Skulldog Marin. Great story, but terrible card. Let's see here. We've got big insect. Very creative. This card is special summon. You can special summon one token. Not bad. How do we summon it though? Little USB man. I don't know how we summon that, but that's not a bad card. We'd have to have like reasoning or something. 8 Claws Scorpion is an insect card that when it attacks the defense position monster, it gains 2400. Okay, that's cool. World Legacy, World Key. You can discard one World Legacy. I don't have enough of that stuff to really do anything with. So I can't really do anything with that. But, I mean, I guess maybe one day we can keep it in the background of our minds. Drollbird. I wish that was Droll and Lockbird. T-Tribe. Can't do anything with that. There's a lot of packs. Man, we did great. We did great. We got a lot of packs today. A lot of great pulls. A lot of great packs. A Morphage list. All monsters except a Morphage lose 100 attack for every Morphage card on the field. If a card in your Pendulum is destroyed, you can place one of Morphage from your deck into your Pendulum zone. That's actually not bad. And we do have some Morphage cards. That's like legit. This is not that bad, actually. And we have the Amorphage Pendulums, so that's not too terrible. Miracle Jurassic Egg. Almost got a Royal Rare. Well, face up on the field. Why does this card exist? Each dinosaur must place 2 counters. Okay, it's okay. As soon as I saw counters, I should just keep going. Why is that a super rare? Imagine we got a Royal. That would have been probably the most useless Royal in the history of Royals. Doppelganger. When you take damage and effect your opponent controls inflict the same damage to your opponent. There's literally better versions of that exact card. I don't even know why that exists. It's our second copy of that dude. He's not terrible, but even in our Pendulum deck, we weren't really able to pop off with him. Performapal, Wingweaver. I remember having that card a million years ago. Can't really do anything with that. Dragon Statue. Chthonian Blast. Yeah, this is a Chaz card. When a face-up monster you control is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, destroy one face-up monster on the field. It has the lowest attack, inflict damage to both players. Not the best card. Not the best card. Another 10. Another 10 packs. Awesome. Lots of packs. Can't really use that. Let's see what this is. DDD Marksman. I can't really. 2 level 5. We pulled some good rank 5s. We pulled Nash Knight today. Like, we have some good rank 5s. But the game just gives you rank 4s to make so easily. Warrior Returning Alive is actually a decent card. Monk Fighter's trash. Can't do anything with that. That whole archetype is just too small to be usable. It's just like 3 cards. They have to... I can't say they have to stop doing that because they have, but Midnight Fiend, that's a weird looking card. And Horus's Servant, don't have Horus, but obviously the new stuff is better anyway, so no point. Panther Shark, okay. And the Blackwing that you use in Edison format. Let's see. Marshmallow Glasses, still no Marshmallow. Life Streamer. Though technically Vijom is better than Marshmallow anyway, if I'm going to be totally honest. Witch Doctor of Chaos. That's not that good. And it's slow. Tricky Spell number 4. Can't really do anything with that. So some of these pulls aren't bad, but Fissure's pretty good. Fissure's pretty good, but we have Lightning Storm, so it's like... Fissure's not bad. It's like a 1-for-1 trade. I might use that in my new deck if I just have, because I can use this even when I have monsters. That's the one thing about Lightning Storm that I hate. I can't use it if I have monsters. With the lowest attack. I mean, it doesn't target either. Magician Circle. Each player special summon one spellcaster. I always wonder, do both of us have to have each player special summon one spellcaster with 2,000? Do we both have to have special spellcasters to special summon in order for me to resolve this effect? I actually am not sure. But I wouldn't play that probably anyway. That card's not terrible. Let's see. Elemental Hero Flash. Can't really do much with that. Leechery, cool. So we have another Amorphage monster. This one has, this is its Pendulum effect. This is its regular effect. Neither player can special summon monsters from the extra deck while this card's on the field. This whole Pendulum deck is really not looking too bad now that we got this. We have a few Amorphage cards. And their on-field effects are really kind of good. So that might actually remain in our deck. So let's see. We don't have Goliath or anything like that, but I guess we'll have to see. That card is not being played. Dimensional Explosion. Can't really use that either. I was really hoping for a barrier statue, but it's looking pretty impossible right now. Electro Whip is a thunder type. Of course it is. And then Machina Soldier I can't really do much with anyway. We actually, the pulls have been not bad though. We got a lot of supers, which is cool. So Fissure's decent. This is decent. And then we've got, this is actually shockingly decent. Because in our really, like, those games where we have a grind game, this could actually help us if we have a grind game going. Because if it does damage every single turn. So if we just take a little bit of a lead, we can actually win the duel, which is kind of nice. And then, again, the Amorphage stuff is really not bad if we go first. But going second obviously does nothing. One last final pack of Destiny. Let's see what we got out of this. One's probably going to be nothing because it's not glowing, but who knows? We'll see. Hopefully we get something good here. We've got this Fighter and Dark Blade. So this guy sucks, and Dark Blade is just not that great of a card. So we just have that. Yeah, interesting episode. We pulled a lot of good stuff. Let's go review that real quick. Yeah, here we go. I didn't do any post-game coverage because I didn't like, I didn't do any changes, but our pulls this episode were really good. Like, we have a lot of good cards to work with. I don't even know what deck to play next episode. I don't know if I should play a rank 4 deck. I don't know if I should play a Floodgate deck. Like, we have March of the Monarchs. You could probably play like a Tribute Floodgate deck. Our pulls were really good. We pulled more of these Amorphage cards. So I could possibly play the Pendulum deck. We, like, just to look at this. This is out of one pack. Goes in Match Forbidden Droplets. I didn't even put them in yet. Goes in Match Forbidden Droplets. We also pulled Time Thief Adjuster, which helps our rank 4 deck. We've got this, the Caliga, which is a great card. And then we also got Warning. This is, look how close these are. These are all pulled within like, probably like a 10-minute span. Just crazy. But our pulls were like really good like this episode, and at the end of last episode we pulled some really good, and we still have Numer on network. Like, I legitimately don't even know what to play next episode. That's how amazing our pulls have been lately. Like, they have been, this episode was just crazy in terms of pulls. And then we have the Firewall, which I don't know if I can use. But I'm curious, what deck do you guys want me to play? I seriously don't even know what to play. We have so many decent cards now. The only thing we're really missing is, like, really good extra deck payoff. Like, we've got a few, like, Time Thief, Crusadia, stuff like that. But, like, sometimes it can be a little rough because we can't Zeus. And we can't, like, Baguska or anything like that. But there's a lot of situations where we have some amazing cards now. I really don't even know what kind of a deck to build. La, 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 la.